Welcome to Storm King's Thunder post-game session 1 of hopefully a couple, but hopefully not all at once. Hopefully you don't, hopefully you don't all die on this. But timeline-wise, I see this sitting partway through the epilogue that's already been discussed. So your keep is currently under construction. You have made the arrangements that you need to make so that you can step away for a bit. I'll hand wave that Thamir has got some new magical device he wants to try out from his tinkering. And so this gives you the perfect opportunity to step away from the castle, and it'll still keep your various spells that you need going on daily.
Excellent.
Let's assume it's some kind of alternative simulacrum. Thamir brand simulacrum of Algernon.
Jeez.
Does that terrify you?
Yes, immeasurably.
Oh, I'm very sorry. I as a DM had not considered how terrifying something like that might be.
I mean, we were doing as an evil Sam running around, so Robot Algernon is no different.
Hey! That was centuries ago. I mean, he might be long dead by now.
Oh. Yeah, and Manchun is gone the way of all the other terrible wizards.
Well, they didn't give him the nickname Ol Yeller for nothing.
Yeah.
It's been 3 sessions now, Mike, and every time I see Dragon Slayer Great Club with a big nail in it, it just brings me joy. It really does.
Yes. It's just such a fun weapon.
Secret message between Tal and Sam.
Yes, so secret
Until
until you go and look in a certain place, and it's like,
oh,
you just left it on the table. You left it on the table. Oh wow, Tal must be really slipping in her old age.
And then you get murdered.
How old is she anyway? Does she know?
And you can look like anyone, darling. How old are you? That's a good point. I could look like myself but younger, and it would be perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you might be able to figure out a way of keeping track of how old you roughly are.
Because she must be able to go to a default form, I guess, and then that she can figure out roughly from that.
There is an external measure.
How many people I've murdered? that's not
you
so much.
You don't gain a wrinkle for every person you slay.
Oh,
You're not like evil Morgan Freeman.
Oh, I see.
Like the portrait of Dorian Gray, every one of your sins laid out as another wrinkle on you. Cool. So in terms of getting there and stuff, can we would it be best to
Well, let me mention something that you missed.
Yeah.
Let me mention something that was missed during the epilogue. You guys were, whilst you were dealing with the whole Emrith thing, there was another band of heroes who were going around doing other adventurous stuff. Unfortunately, they weren't quite as wholly successful as you guys were. And the Desrin River is, at a certain point, is no longer a river.
Oh, we're going with that. Neat.
There is a large chunk of the Desrin Hills that is now a lake.
Oh.
Yarta now is now sat on the edge of a lake.
Oh, that's probably lovely for their property. Prices probably went quite up. I imagine
if you look at Joe's screen, he's got a map there.
Oh, that's very nice. Lake Desmond, yeah. Very nice. I imagine poor Callinghorns is a bit pissed.
Eliard's more pissed because it's not there anymore.
Oof.
So the topography changed a little bit. You can gather that there was some turbulence amongst some of the there were 4 various cults that were vying for power in the Desrin Valley area. But the adventurers mostly managed to stop the worst of it, but they're still fucked up a little bit when it came to the Cult of the Crashing Wave, unfortunately.
A couple of Princes of Elemental Evil duking it out for a bit before they got put back in their genie bottles.
Had a big fight.
But
Hell, the first time, where did he come up above ground? Because I know he flew up high enough to work out roughly where he was.
You figured you were somewhere in the High Forest, I believe.
Okay.
Possibly the Star Mounts.
Okay, cool.
If I remember correctly. So, yeah. Algernon, do you want to take it away?
Yes, sure. I suppose I'll suggest to everyone by letter or sending that we meet up in Waterdeep, as there's a place we could perhaps investigate if we're feeling a little rusty or got the old wanderlust from the quiet and simple life where we're not in imminent danger of death and dismemberment every day, because who'd want that?
We can say that the four of you have kind of hit a bit of a lull in your respective endeavours. Like Algernon is just sat there waiting for the keep to be built, doing his thing every day.
Built all servants now.
Tal is currently waiting for her casino barge to make its way down to Waterdeep.
There'll be words with that boat captain.
Loud, rude ones, followed by stabs.
Well, I mean, after all the renovations were finished, and the repairs were made, now you're just waiting for it to make its way down, and it's got to navigate through this new lake as well.
Oh.
So you're just sat in Waterdeep, twiddling your thumbs. Bal's probably got the itch. I've been signing paperwork. I know how to write my name now. Ah!
Is this before or after I sent Donner to Algernon?
This is before.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, because I'll only start putting the school together once the tower and the castle were built.
Yeah, if I thought about this more in advance, I would have told you at what point this was going to be.
No worries.
But yeah, I only decided in the last week that it was going to be set partway through your 2-year epilogue.
Cool.
But yeah, and Sam, you've probably
to this place.
the other three I've said. Sam as well, also at a bit of a lull, in that there's just not much going on in the shop. Your regular customers have all been topped up recently, and you've got no big orders on. Octavia hasn't left on her journey yet, and Thamir has asked if you could give her a chance to see what it's like to be in charge of the shop. He'll keep an eye on her, but allow her to run the whole thing for a bit. So your master has asked you, or former master now, I guess, has asked you if very nicely you'd mind just making yourself scarce for a little bit. You're muted, Rich.
Okay.
So yeah, the four of you find yourselves all at loose ends, and then Al, in theory, has some kind of brainwave about a thing to do.
Yes, just this place. Lots of undead in there, as I recall. There were, I believe, spectres and shades and vampire spawn at one point, and this blooded great big eye in the middle of the face. Death Tyrant, I believe it's called. Yeah, fancy it?
You've missed out the part that I care about, darling.
I can't imagine there isn't treasure in there.
Yeah, that many things will have accumulated.
Beholders tend to be miserly, I think the word would be. And I don't imagine becoming immortal would change that.
Also insane.
Yes.
So...
Al, could I please have a history roll?
Certainly. 28.
Okay. With a 28, having read some of the castle history books back in Degato, you're aware that a certain someone way back when had a robe of the Archmage.
Yes. Try to track
There
that
are
down.
conflicting reports as to the color of this robe.
Nobody wants to admit who. Nobody wants to admit that their great great grandpappy had the robe of the Archmage, and it happened to be black.
Yeah. I wouldn't say it was spotless, no.
Nothing wrong with a little evil. We get shit done.
Yes. Well, in my sort of research of it, it had a number of names: the Tomb of the Something Knights, or the Laboratory of Hereticus. Hereticus being, well, not a nice name.
It sounds like a heretic, and that's perfectly fine. Heretics depends on who you're heretical against. I imagine Baal or Bane. That's quite fine to be heretic of those.
True. Yes. Well, we could always give it a scry, and you can pop over my shoulder into the ball and see what it looks like.
May as well. Or we can just go.
We can just bamf there. Yes, I've got the sigil sequence in the old book.
Where? Well, you know the sigil sequence. Where is it?
Somewhere in the under the high forest, underneath a mountain.
Oh, past that new lake. Yes. Right.
On the side.
Near the Star Mountains or by the Lost Peaks.
Somewhere around there, yes.
Oh, right, very well.
I believe somewhere near Grandfather Tree, that place we went to, where there was the big tree
Right.
and the elves or centaurs or something. It was a while ago now.
When we teleport in, are we going to be surrounded immediately and then death and destruction all over the place? Or is it
I can find that out for us.
That would be good. I don't mind going straight there. But
I'll give it a scry, yeah.
But immediate death, I'm not on board for. I've
I
got
just
things
scry
to do.
the circle where I arrived when I went there.
Okay, you just get static.
Static. That's interesting because last time I tried it, I didn't get static.
No.
What did you get last time?
I saw a picture of the place.
Okay.
Let's give it a Fonzie tap on the top, see if it helps.
No, you get the feeling this might be protected against scrying.
Well, there's definitely someone there, and they've got enough juice to protect the place from scrying.
Well, either we go in there and we all get blasted to pieces the second we go in, or we... Can I cast invisibility on enough?
We might want to find a different approach into the place.
That's what I was wondering. Perhaps through if we know roughly where it is.
Yeah, I mean, what if I scry the mountaintop above it where I came out of the dimension door?
Yeah, you can scry the mountain.
Yeah. Can we, with a little bit of work in research, work out where that's likely to be to a more accurate degree than that area?
I mean, you can figure out the point that you exited. What else are you going to try and do to have a look around?
What I mean is, can we figure out where that is physically in the world? Can we find the mountain on a map or something? Or
yeah. If you check a mountain, you can triangulate with various different you do a daisy chain of scrying, and you pick out various different landmarks. Thank you. And you see that there are a slightly smaller set of mountains to the north. You can see that there is forest that stretches as far as the eye can see in every direction.
It's the Star Mountains then.
Yeah, so I suspect.
And there is a river that runs out of the south of these mountains and into the north. Out of the north and out of the south.
Sounds like we're headed to the Star Mountains then.
I would say so.
How are we getting there? We don't have the airship anymore, do we? Oh no, we do have the airship.
Still got the airship. They're like, so are you guys going to see Clouth yet?
Oh no,
Definitely
we've
soon.
got that scheduled
Definitely
in. Don't
soon.
worry. We've got it scheduled in. It's on the calendar. Don't worry.
Roll deception, Tal.
Oh, 27.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. So then where to then?
To the Star Mountains, please.
Sure thing. Chocks away.
Oh, it's been a while since we've been in the old girl, isn't it?
It has.
Almost missed it.
Do you know, I keep meaning to say this, but we should probably murder these cultists at some point. I mean, It's either sad. Well, okay, we have two choices. We can murder them now, or we can wait until they get powerful enough to wipe their memories out and think they were never cultists in the first place. Which would you prefer moralistically?
The memory one?
That's what we'll go
think?
with then. That's what we'll go with then.
Oh, I've missed it all.
And are you my conscience?
The worrying thing, of course, is that you as the conscience have been absent for quite a few months now.
Oh,
A few months covers all manner of sins.
a small amount of planning. And
There's a
plotting.
new crime syndicate brewing in Waterdeep, isn't there?
Yeah, just a small crime syndicate. But don't worry, I'm taking out the other one, so it's fine. On the balance of things, I'm
You're
probably doing
consolidating all the evil into one easily managed overhead.
One easily affordable monthly evil.
Yes, instead, it's much easier and more difficult to. And I'm a far lesser evil than anyone else that's out there. Well, not anyone, but the really bad people like Manchun and Sararak and the various high evils. I'm not as bad as Asmodeus, so there's that.
Let's
Yeah.
say
That's quite a low bar.
I'm a master at setting low bars.
just like old times.
Indeed.
Yeah, I guess we'll poodle along to the old Star Mountains then.
Okay, you head to the Star Mounts.
Where are the Star Mountains? Because
Kind of the middle of the map. High
oh,
forest.
I was looking at either end. Right. Okay. Oh yes, I immediately see it.
Yes, we're not like terribly far from like Nonar's Hold we've been to, and I think did we get to Shadowtop Cathedral?
You did
No,
not.
Shadowtop Cathedral. It was mentioned to us, but we didn't go there.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess we'll sort of shop around until we find the mountain that we want.
What? While we're heading in that direction, just out of curiosity, where is Clouth based?
Oh, way, way north.
North.
In the
North,
Clouthen
like-
Vale.
Is that beyond the spine of the world?
No. That's on the
quite.
south side of the spine of the world, on the southern slopes of the spine of the world.
Yeah, if you look at where it says Spine of the World on the map, it's literally directly below the S.
Oh yes, I can see it. Yes. Ah,
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yes. Well, I suppose we'll land the airship, and there's a teleportation circle in there, so I can always get us out quite easily.
Yes.
Yeah, that should be our extraction point.
Well, I assume our extraction point is the same way that Al got out the first time.
I got out by a
up.
dimension door.
Yes.
Yes, but not all of us can do that.
I think enough of us can do it
I can do
because we
that.
can each take a person.
Yes.
But
Use
also
the buddy
dimension.
system.
The the dimension door suggests that we're retreating very quickly, whereas the teleportation circle presumably would allow us to take our loot and imply that we're in no real rush. And I like
And
that
that's
option
the
more.
end. Think smart, not hard.
Right. In we go. There better be treasure. I mean, funding criminal empires takes money.
Don't they
Could-
generate money?
They also generate money.
Eventually.
Eventually, it's an investment portfolio opportunity thing. I had a lawyer explain it to me.
Then you stab the lawyer for trying to bilk you out of a load of money.
Oh, no, never stab lawyers. They always go to hell and they always come back to you every single time.
See, we're learning again.
You employ lawyers so you don't go to hell.
I guess
So
we
Tal's going to
have
be a guest character in Vernus, isn't she?
Not in hell, but making a deal in there.
I say, who's that in conference room B? Yeah, I guess we'll land the airship and just make a search of the mountainside, see if there's any caves or
Yeah.
similar.
Okay, could I please have a survival check? That doesn't get used enough.
Oof. Come on, Mal. Come on.
Yeah, sorry, I put the zoom over the top of my character sheet and forgot how to minimize it again. Right, there we go.
13 is the highest on that, then.
Okay, guess you found the pit trap then.
That's fair.
Yeah, you're poking through the in the woods, and one of you falls into a pit trap.
Ow. I'll
It's rather deep.
How deep is it?
It's a naturally formed pit trap. It's basically a sinkhole, and it's about say 10 foot deep. So that's what, a d6.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, roll a d6 and take that damage.
Ow.
You fell down a hole.
We're a bit rusty, aren't we?
Little bit. But we're not usually one to go. We're not looking for hidden entrances. Usually, the kinds of people that we fight are a bit more out in the open.
True.
And giant. It was very hard to hide a giant. There was no hiding for them.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
So
Well,
okay, so that was the first hour. Give me
Yeah.
another survival check.
There we go.
There we go.
That'll do it.
Okay. Well, none of you fall in the pit trap this time. Sam finds a pit trap, almost falls into it before Bal just grabs him and pulls him back in. Whilst Tal is just looking at a cave, going, "It was this whole thing all along, wasn't it?"
Found it.
Nice. Detect magic, straight up.
Okay. There is a magical aura permeating. Once you step into the cave, from the outside there is no magical residue at all. Once you get into the cave, though, you start to see flickers of a necromantic energy.
It's looking good for a somewhat darker robe, I would say.
Oh, I mean, I'm not gonna complain.
Anything that looks like an arcane lock or anything similar?
You need to head a bit further into the cave.
Okay.
And as you do, you eventually get to worked stone.
Interesting.
And you can see 2 statues flanking a closed door.
Okay.
I thought you said this was a beholder's lair. They don't usually decorate.
I think the beholder may have moved into someone else's gig.
Ah.
If anyone wants to give me I suppose a history check, and Bal, you've got stone cunning, right? You can probably get advantage on this.
Yeah, I think I'm fairly sure I do. I can't find where it's put it. Oh, yes, there it is. So is this a history check? Or what check?
We'll go for history check, yeah. It's the best thing I can figure out.
So stone cunning doesn't give me advantage. I get to add my proficiency.
Oh, okay. Well, take advantage anyway then. Because, again, stone cunning, something that's not used enough, so I don't really know how it should work, and I've already asked for the history check.
Okay.
Okay, so everyone except Sam.
Who's having an off day?
I mean, no worse than Al falling into a pit trap earlier.
True.
Sam is looking at the statues, going, "These seem like the kind of things that would come alive and skewer us."
It's a reasonable thing to think, honestly.
It is a reasonable thing to think.
The other 3 of you, it looks elven in design. It's Bal gets that this stone has probably been carved by the elves as well. But the facial features and the style of the armor that they're wearing, they're wearing full plate mail, full plate regalia.
What did Anam say when I asked? It was the Tomb of the Something Knights.
Sarafin.
Tomb of the Seraphim. There you go.
Yeah, that's all
Are there any
la-di-da
handles?
elf work there.
Yeah. Any handles on the door?
No. The door has an aura of, well, by this point the necromantic energy is kind of permeating everything, and it is coming from beyond the door. The door itself has, what is it, abjuration, I believe.
Yep.
That's a protection spell, yeah.
That's just.
I could always cast knock, but it might be a bit loud.
I've got the chime. It's a bit
Oh.
quiet.
Also,
However,
ritual cast
Yes, it's
silence.
abjuration.
Ooh.
Cast silence.
Yeah.
Yeah, in which case I'll rap upon the door with the staff.
Okay, I need to check the text of something real quick then.
If you choose a target that is, as a spec, held shut with an arcane lock, that spell is suppressed for 10 minutes, during which the target can be opened and shut normally.
Okay, the abjuration effect has been suppressed.
Nice.
You suspect it may be suppressed for up to 10 minutes. But, you know...
After you, gentlemen.
Who can really say?
I'll go first, but I'll also check for traps, given that there's a precedent
I
for
will
people
cast
falling into things.
Protection from evil and good on Bal.
Okay, what does that do?
Specifically, it wards him against. I'm going to choose. Oh no, it's just all of them. Aberrations, Celestials, Elementals, Fae, Fiends, and Undead have disadvantage on attack rolls against him. He also can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them.
Huh. That's good to know.
Thought it might be handy.
I follow behind.
Yeah.
20 feet behind Bal.
Okay,
It's not my first rodeo.
there are some stairs to descend. And, yeah, as you descend them...
Ooh, hello.
Oh.
Now, also, I've tried to set this up using the new dynamic lighting.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
Very nice. That seems to have worked.
Yeah.
No fancy. Right.
It might have crashed on
Still
mine.
loading.
Ooh.
This might
Mine
still-
took ages to load in, but
It's because rather than... I did this a while ago when I was still learning how to use Roll20 and how to upload things. I would have done this slightly differently. I would have made this slightly smaller. I made it as big as I could.
Oh, you did. Oh boy, this is a big map.
Yeah, sorry for sitting on this for a while. I just thought we had more pressing matters, you know.
Well, I mean, we did. And it's not like this is going anywhere
No, quite.
or actively trying to destroy the world or anything.
Indeed.
Speaking
After
of,
you, Ballamond.
Yes, you're first.
okay.
I am keeping an eye on all the statues on either side and waiting for one to shoot Bal.
These are the same design as the two at the front.
Oh yeah, but I'm expecting them to.
However,
shoot.
they all do have subtly different features.
Oh, but they're this size. They're huge, right?
Oh yeah, they are big statues.
I
Okay.
imagine these are particular knights then.
Moment soon. Yes, probably heroes of the. Bal's past the last one. Good. That means no death.
What have we got here? A door of some description, I
Yep, a
assume.
big door.
Can I push it open?
Why not try?
Well, yeah. I can see them lining up there, but yes, I push it
For
open.
the benefit of the tape, as soon as Bal said, "I'll try," Tal moved about 30 feet away.
It's the safe distance. It's the
That's
distance
very
of a
wise.
fireball if they target him.
But now you're the one
See,
back, so
now
you-
you're learning.
I think now might be a good point to roll initiative.
Wonderful.
What a shocking development.
Oh,
Oh, that was
I need to
awful.
remember. I need to roll once.
So Bal is on 22, Tal is on 17,
Sam is on 22.
Sam is on 22, and Algernon
15.
is 15.
I like to point out that the people with the two highest initiative bonus are going last and second to last.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Well, Bal gets to go first.
Has anything happened?
Against what? Out of curiosity.
How far is your dark vision supposed to go?
60 feet.
For all of us, I think.
Yeah, it's all over 6 feet now.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I can't see through beyond that door, by the way.
Beyond the door,
Yeah.
I moved. Okay, take a step back and then step forward again.
No.
Yeah, there's still something blocking, like on the dynamic lighting layer.
No.
Weird.
I cannot move past that door.
Yeah, there's definitely something blocking that.
Yeah, no, I've moved the line.
Make sure you turn off the regular dynamic lighting, Because the two will not play nicely with each other.
I mean, it should automatically have turned off. Yeah, Yeah, it's definitely turned off. Regular dynamic lighting, dynamic mode on, explorer mode on, daylight mode off, update when token drop on. Huh.
Yeah, there's something. Maybe a very thin line. That's all it take.
A lot of organ music for.
Yeah.
Presumably there's something on the other side of the door, which is why you said let's roll initiative.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you would have seen it.
Yeah, that's what I was like. What we're fighting? Like,
Hmm.
are you able just to move me to the other side of the door? Or...
Oh, there we go.
And what has that revealed it for
Yes.
everyone?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can move past the door now.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Weird.
And the new dynamic lighting has something for you guys, huh? Weird. Okay, well, anyways, well, yeah, we are in initiative orders, so you guys need to move back to where you were.
Oh, right. Yep.
Are these things sort of zombie looking?
Yes. Okay, so what you can see is a whole bunch of rotting corpses.
Okay.
Can you tweak the artificial mind so that I can also see radius from that as well?
I missed that one, didn't I? Alas. Dynamic lighting vision on. Does it have night vision?
It's through my... probably. I've probably just used my own... Sorry, go ahead.
And does it emit light for 5 feet or something?
10 feet radius light.
Bright or low?
Dim light.
10 feet of dim light.
Dark vision of 60 feet.
Dark vision of 60 feet. There you go. You should be able to see through the artificial mind now.
Yeah, cool. Thank you.
Alright, so first up we have Bal. You can see in front of you a bunch of shuffling zombie things that when the door opened, they spun around to look at you and go...
Yes. Sorry, just want to check something. Right, probably don't want to do that. So what I will do is I will dash to there. Oh, there is a lot more than I thought. Okay, that's fine. And I want to hurl my javelin of lightning.
Oh.
Okay.
Which can I get those? Can I get those 3?
Let's see.
If I do no snapping, for example.
I mean, if you were to take one step to the south, can you make it that far?
Hold on. So that was 25. No. No, I
Alright.
cannot.
Okay, you can get those 3 then.
Or I suppose that, or I go there and I get the 3 straight. Hold on. Or if I go there instead, and I just go just
Straight down.
Planes.
Yeah,
straight down.
yeah, that works.
Cool. Okay. Do you want me to stand there so I don't get the penalty for trying to throw a weapon within melee range, or I can't remember how that works again.
That would be if your target was in melee range. You're kind of throwing it through that zombie and into something
Cool.
that's far away.
Lovely. So that guy, let's say. So everything within 120 feet takes 11 lightning damage unless they succeed on a dex throw. And so just making the... I miss. Interesting.
You do with a natural 1 as well.
Yes.
So those 2. What's the DC on that? DC 13. Okay.
Yeah, so the last one obviously is fine, but the other 2 take 11 or half of that lightning damage.
Okay. Anything else in your turn?
Yeah, so I would like to... Are they still alive, by the way?
Yep.
Did any of them make the dex save?
Nope.
Right, so I'd like to rage and then hit the first one in the face.
Okay, well you need to roll to hit rather than rolling the damage.
I thought oh, that's what I want. Is that have I just done the same thing again?
No,
No.
that one is actually the roll to hit. Yeah, that's the. Okay, that's confusing, but it is the damage.
Well, 17 does hit.
Okay, and then that's a 6 plus 1 plus 10, so 17 damage plus the rage, so 20 damage in total.
20 damage in total. Okay, it needs to make a con save. Okay, you bring the hammer down onto its head and then kind of force its knees to buckle, force the knees to then split in opposite directions, force the torso to just kind of crumple, and then it just kind of bursts.
I got one.
How many are there?
Lots. There's 8, 9 plus something else.
Right. Come to that when we come to that, I suppose.
Sam's turn.
Do you want to go in or do you want to fortify this area?
Well, Bal's already in. You may as well join the party at this point.
I will cast Firebolt at this one, isn't it? At that one.
Okay,
You can just do 6.
18 hits. 14 fire damage. Anything else?
No.
Okay, in that case...
No, actually, I will. I will hide behind one of these statues.
Sure thing.
Now I'm done.
I will.
Tal.
So I will dart over to the other side of the door.
Mm-hmm.
That's just a bunch of zombies. That's no fun. What's the range? No. Okay. I will use. I will just shoot them with Whisper.
Okay.
This one here with Whisper.
Okay, that one is looking a little bit charred and shocked.
Cool. We'll go with Sharpshooter.
Mm-hmm.
That's 14 to hit.
Yeah. Is that 20? 11.
No, because no sneak attack. So it'll be 20 damage.
Right. 20 damage.
20 damage.
Okay. Con save. That's a fail.
Cool.
That one, yet you cause its brain to you cause what's left of its brain to explode.
That's one more down.
Anything else on your turn?
Nope.
Algernon is muted.
Pop down to there with 30 feet of movement. I shall point in front of me, and I will say, yes, I think so. I'm going to cast Conjure Elemental.
Okay, what elemental would you like to conjure?
Fire, please.
A fire elemental. Oh, look at that.
Hey, I thought it might be up on the queue already.
It broadcasts light by itself as well.
You do.
Now, have I put it anywhere interesting? I don't know. But, this is how I do it. No, that's not how I do it.
It has initiative count 20.
Okay, I'm just trying to...
Let's go.
No.
In that case, I'm going to get a drink as well.
I'm also going to summon it directly on this zombie.
Sure. Brad.
He's gone.
Oh, he's gone. Okay. I'm trying to figure out how to add a monster to the compendium. Because if I add the monster to the compendium, then I can give you control of it. Like, if someone managed to add other things to the compendium, why I can't find this thing, I don't know. Oh. Ah. Edit in player's journal, and I can stick that in Joe's journal because you can summon elementals.
Nice.
Okay. Can you control it now?
Not right now. Do you want me to try and...
No. Don't worry about it. I will see if I need to do something else. Ah. Yes. Wrong box. Let's try this one. Well, you should have it in your journal at least.
I do, yeah.
And then if I... Okay, you should be able to control it.
I do believe I can, yeah. So yeah, it just appears there.
Cool, I will add the other... This is something that you can just do now, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I guess I'll add all the elementals.
Cheers.
Yo.
Yo!
Ooh.
And you're missing air elementals. There you go. You've got the elementals in your journal, and should now also be able to control them.
Cool. Cheers, my dear.
So
yeah.
you've summoned that one there.
Zombie, it enters that creature space for the first time, so that zombie takes 9 fire damage and catches fire.
Okay. That zombie, with nary a cry, collapses to the floor and sizzles.
Nice. Yeah, that's me.
That's a terrible smell. Why?
Yes.
You had the plethora of other types, but no.
I mean, it will burn it all away eventually.
Yes, and will be left with a horrible stench. This is why you don't burn bodies, by the way, just so you're aware.
So that one goes there and tries to take a swing at the fire elemental. Does a 16 hit?
Fire elemental, yes.
That's 4 points of bludgeoning damage to the fire elemental. Does it also take damage?
I think it's only when it I don't believe so.
Okay.
Not from this stat block, no.
All right. Well, it's just done a slam attack against a fire elemental and not been burned.
Excellent.
So it's 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, one has... Well, put it there. One has... No, we'll put it there. One has just shambled up to Bal and is going to attempt to swing at him.
If Bal's no protection good and evil, he has disadvantage on the attack.
Concentration.
Oh, yeah. Never mind.
Sorry, what was that?
Never mind. Ignore it. Just stack him.
Okay, all right, Bal, does a 19 hit?
It does, yes.
Take 4 points of bludgeoning damage, half that to 2.
Oh no.
5, 15, 20. Does a 16 hit?
That's bottom my armor class.
That's a yes then.
Mm.
Please take 4 points of bludgeoning damage, half that to 2. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20.
surprising
5,
game for me, to be honest.
10.
I thought they were attracted to brains.
Uh,
All
You're
the
smarter
nerds are
than
back. Yeah, all those nerds are back down the corridor. Go get
If
them.
you're smarter than the fire elemental.
Yeah, that's true.
Actually, those ones that didn't attack are just going to rush you. All right, I'll delete that corpse. There. And now, what's this thing's speed? Oh.
Oh, there's something with an eye coming, with many eyes.
Excellent.
Yeah, you're in range. Okay. Randomly deciding, and
It looks beholdery in nature.
Not
I
gonna
assume, I assume with an 18 Arcana roll, I could.
yeah, and I've rolled the wrong one. Okay, there we go. Is Bal immune to being frightened?
Not now that the protection from good and evil's dropped.
Right. Okay. Can I have a wisdom save, please?
Yes. No. Natural 1. Am I frightened by any chance?
Yeah. Surprisingly, this undead monster, undead, not even monstrosity, and this undead aberration. This undead horrible thing is just floating at you out of the darkness. It looks like something out of your nightmares. It's something that big is going to have a big brain. Maybe it'll give you a test.
Oh, God.
If I defeat this thing, it's going in the Forbidden Mine.
Got to re-forbidden that mine.
Remind me, do I have to immediately run away, or is it
Not
just I can't
necessary.
approach it?
Not unless it specifically says so. No, you just can't approach it.
Yep. Now it's Bal's turn again.
Dang. Well. Did you say I can't specifically attack it? Did you say?
You
Can
have
I
advantage on attack rolls against it.
And
Can I
everything else, as long as you can see it.
Okay. I'm just thinking about hurling the hammer basically at my feet. Would because the target and every creature within 30 feet of it must succeed on a DC 17 con save or be stunned. That wouldn't break the frightened though, would it?
No.
I'm still frightened of it regardless of whether it's conscious or not.
Yeah.
In that case, can I just start attacking the things next to me?
Of course.
I mean, at this stage, I might as well attack recklessly because they are all about to twat me, basically. 31 to hit.
Yeah.
17 bludgeoning, so bring that up to 20 with the rage. And where's the button again? There we go. 25 to hit for 18 damage.
Okay. All right, you killed one.
Yay!
Let's say
Now,
that one.
oh,
Damn.
oh, I was actually attacked, but okay, yeah.
Oh, okay.
that's
No,
fine.
I can change that.
Yeah. Only just to try and knock down at least, and I'm trying to stop them getting past. I guess is my thinking.
Okay.
And then wisdom saving throw, or for the frightened, or is that just me?
Correct. At the end of your turn,
Right.
at the end of each of your turns, you can make a wisdom save.
14.
That is exactly what you needed. You are no longer afraid of the big floating eye thing coming out of the dark.
That is good because now I can go twat it one. So, cool. Right.
Sam's turn.
I will move the artificial mind there, and then I will cast Thunderclap. And No, there. Thank you. So can those 4 zombies make a con save, please?
That's a 9. 16.
No.
6.
No.
11.
No. 10 thunder damage, please. That'll be that.
Okay, 10 thunder damage.
Go, I'm done.
Tal.
I can see that problem. I think it would look a lot better as a worm polymorph on the beholder zombie.
Okay, what's the wisdom save?
17.
So what is the save?
Yeah, you're right, wisdom.
It is wisdom. Okay.
It's wisdom, yeah.
Just so that I know, given our previous encounter, what worm? Like, as in, like, earthworm?
Like
or
an earthworm.
Okay, that's right. You're not transforming it into a giant purple worm. Like, let it go. You can't
That's
have
gonna be
them.
true polymorph for that.
That's true.
Okay, good news. It's now a worm.
Cool.
Can't
You
believe I
say
was
that.
scared.
Bal, you just see this big thing going. Boop. I've got.
We want to bury that. Preferably a couple miles below the surface, please.
Can't we just put it in one of the sarcophaguses? Coffins.
Maybe. Might be an idea. It only lasts for an hour, though, so be quick. That's my turn. That's it.
Okay. Now it's Algernon's turn.
It should be the elemental before me.
You're right. Sorry. That should have been before Tal as well. I forgot to put him in because I was too busy trying to find him.
That's sure. It doesn't matter either way, really. The elemental, if it moves through, this thing says if it enters a creature's space on a turn, that creature takes. So I can go like there and then there for those 3.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
Oh,
can
that
you just
one was dead.
walk through all of them? Just like,
Well, that's what I wondered because it says it can enter a creature's space and then stop there. So I think it has to enter and then stop. It can't just bowling pin through.
oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So those 3 zombies take 4 fire damage, and then it's going to attack this one. 20 to hit.
I would say
Yeah.
that the elemental can enter a hostile creature's space and stop there.
Yeah.
I mean, that language could do tightening up, but I'd say that once it enters a space, it has to stop.
Yeah. So it's gonna. That's why it's moving around and then onto those 3.
Yeah,
Okay.
going in cornered. Yeah.
All right. Yes. In that case, yeah, you can get those 3, and they all take how much damage did you say?
4.
4
This
fire
one-
damage.
Yeah. This one here takes 10 fire damage.
Okay. That is the one that was not thunderclapped.
Yep.
So that's 4, 4, 4, 4, 10. There is an attack of opportunity made against it, though.
That is fine. Yeah.
How's a 16 hit?
That hits.
4 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. And then on the same one, it just injured 15 to hit.
That hits.
And another 10 fire damage.
Very good, sir. Now let's have Algernon take a go.
Sure thing. I'm going to cast Magic Missile at 2nd level.
Okay.
So 4 darts. I'm going to send 1 at this one.
1 at each of them surrounding Bal.
No, I was going to say 1 here. That one is injured, correct?
That one is uninjured.
Okay, so 3 at that one.
So 3 at the uninjured one, 1 at the one that has taken 2
So
thumps
this
from
one,
fire elemental.
this one talking to Bal takes 4 damage force, and the other takes 8 damage force.
Okay, so the one that has been hit by the elemental twice does not go down.
Okay.
And the uninjured one, you said, takes 8 damage?
Yeah.
Okay. Now the zombies get to go.
By the way, I was misreading. So a creature that touches the elemental or hits it with a melee attack within 5 feet takes 1d10 fire damage. So yeah, they
Okay,
do attack.
roll a d10 then, please.
That is not a D10, Joseph. 10.
Alright, that one that you sent 3 magic missiles at was actually very crispy. But a trick of the light, it looked completely fine at first. So, dark vision, man. Because you're seeing everything in black and white, sometimes it looks absolutely fine, and then it turns slightly, and you go, "Oh no, it's crispy."
It's like the guy from Breaking Bad. One side of the face is fine, and it turns, and it's just.
So, creatures that start their turn in the fire elemental space.
I'd say they're touching it.
Yeah. That's another d10 damage, isn't it?
If you would allow it.
Yeah,
3.
roll 3. Okay, so that is 3 of those elementals taking. Okay. So the zombies. Okay, they're not smart enough to really actively move into flanking. They're just going to try and eat Bao. That's a 13 to hit.
Nope.
Okay, the others are going to attack the fire elemental because they are on fire.
Can't burn any more if they're on fire. Smart thinking, zombies.
That's 6 to hit from the one that just attempted to attack it. Okay, now for the ones that are inside it.
Yes.
That's a natural 1.
Nope. It's a damn shame because it actually does take damage if it hits it as well.
15 to hit.
Yes.
Okay, that is 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
And 5 fire in return.
Okay. Right, doesn't go down.
Sure.
The zombie that attacked me, did you roll it with advantage?
No, I should have done that.
Because I recklessly attacked.
Well, that would have been a 5, so...
Also, it's...
Okay, next one is also going to attack the fire elemental. That's the final one against the fire elemental. Oh, 21 to hit. 4 bludgeoning damage.
3 fire back.
Okay, needs to make a con save. Natural 1. Okay, one of the zombies thrashes, collapses, and dies inside the fire elemental. Oh, that's not... No, that's the wrong one.
You see what I mean about the smell? This is terrible.
Piquant, isn't it?
It's really bad when they're zombies because they've been around for a long time and that stench that they've built up just gets released. And it's horrible. This is not an effective form of zombie control.
Okay, that one moves up and takes a swing at Bal with advantage.
Sam says, take one of these, and he offers you a stone that smells of flowers.
Oh, this is lovely. Thank you.
Well, that's a natural 20, Bal.
It says I can create a thing that emits odour, so I'm assuming it can emit a pleasant odour.
Yeah, but when you say it smells of flowers, it depends what flower it is. Some flowers smell of chocolate and others smell of like dung and semen.
12 bludgeoning damage.
One bludgeon.
12. 12 bludgeoning
12.
damage reduced to 6, yes.
Okay.
I mean, I suppose that's up to Rich. Are you going to hand over a rock that smells, as Mike so eloquently put it, of dung and semen?
No!
Thank you.
Why would you create that? Anyway.
Look, flowers smell like all kinds of things. I mean, and somebody likes them.
Yeah. To say it takes all sorts.
Bal, can I have a dex save, please?
Oh, apologies.
It's fine. I was trying to work up the courage to Okay, yeah, you're fine. You're fine. A ray of sickly green light shoots out of one of the beholder zombie's eye stalks at you.
Is there another one?
No. Oh, sorry, you're right. That was a worm.
It's a worm. That'd be terrifying. It's a tiny worm with a little. It's like,
That's even worse because it's harder to hit.
yes. Where is it? I don't know. It's gone into the ground.
Yeah, it's like it fires its disintegration ray and just boop. Ah, that tickles. Okay, it's actually Bal's turn now. Sorry, I'd forgotten that one was wormed.
No worries.
Okay.
You've got 5 zombies surrounding you in various states of flambe. The stench is awful.
Yeah, and I don't have the smelling stone, so I'm right here down in the petrifying roses.
I can make you one later if you'd like.
We'll see. I think the damage it's soaking into the beard fibers, so it's not coming out. Right? Can I target one that's furthest away from the fire? Probably that one.
Yeah, sure.
Because I think the others are just going to burn themselves to death anyway. So I might as well recklessly attack. 31 to hit for 17 damage.
17 damage. Con save. Okay, yep. You've turned that one into a paste.
Yay.
A crunchy, charred paste.
Let's target that one, I guess. So
Okay.
23 to hit for 20 damage.
Yeah, okay. And again, you have be-pasted another. Okay, Sam's turn.
Let's just do it again. I'm assuming they're all 4 zombies around the artificial mind are alive. I can't tell because they're underneath the elemental.
Actually, okay, so now the elemental's moved, I can mark the dead ones as dead. There you go.
Can I assume I should pay no heed to the fire elemental back in the room with me?
There's a little one.
What? Oh.
I was seeing things there for a second. In that case, I think I might just firebolt him. No, he's gonna go there. And he thunderclap. So con save from 2 zombies and a fire elemental, unfortunately.
That's 11 and 14.
It could not succeed.
Oh, wrong one. Sorry. 11 thunder damage.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna move that one, and that one's dead. The other one stays standing. Now it's the fire elemental's turn.
Okay.
Robot!
That one takes 10 damage.
Ah, you're
and
back.
Then.
I wonder what it's like on the other end of that, because from my perspective, it seems like he's slowing down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
what, he's going really fast with him.
Thing is, I hear that from you guys. Yeah, that one there takes 4, and then.
Sorry, what is it you're doing?
So this one here takes 4 damage from being on fire,
Okay.
and then it attacks both of them once. So crit on one, and 24 on the other.
Well,
The
the
top
24
one next to
hit.
Bal.
The top one is dead, destroyed.
Okay, yep. And then this one takes 10 damage.
10 damage. 15. Yep. Fails the con save, so boom, that is all of the zombies dead or wormed.
Hooray!
They've got an hour before that beholder zombie
Becomes unwormed.
yeah.
I'm just going to tentatively step into here, just have a look around, see what else I can see. Ah, okay, it's very different.
Go to combat.
Yeah, you're out of combat for now until someone does something with the worm.
Yes.
Or move somewhere else where there is an enemy.
So, yes, we need to do something with that. Now, when this happens in my normal day-to-day, I bury them about 20 feet deep, and that usually solves the problem sort of quick. That thing, I don't think is going to have the same quite the same effect, given it doesn't breathe or is alive. in a
True,
traditional sense.
true.
Well, but why don't we just hit it?
Just
I mean,
shit.
it's a worm at the moment, so can't we crush it?
It will become a beholder very quickly if we do that. Although I imagine at the moment it is mostly prone.
Yeah.
Little brain.
Yeah. You'll have advantage to hit, and it'll be an auto crit.
Cool. All right. Then on 3, we all stab the shit out of it.
Really good. Just like old times. Oh.
Cool.
Right. Everyone roll to hit with advantage. If you succeed, then you'll crit.
I'll do parallel processing.
So I probably want the one with the largest.
I need the con save from it. Not con save. Int save.
I'm just pondering if I want something.
Wow, that was a
Roll
very
it.
good roll. 15.
Something that uses the worms int, right?
Right. Here.
Well, I feel if it's using the worms in, then it might actually be smarter.
Yeah. I assume the worm's AC is lower than 14.
Yeah, whiz save, please, for when I first see it be injured.
9.
Okay, so they're auto crits if they hit, yeah?
Yep. Well, the melee attacks are.
Yeah, the fire elemental will be melee attacking. 19 and 21.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
48. 20, 30, 46, 47. 47 points of damage from me.
43.
A somewhat pitiful 26 for me.
I mean, you just like 8v1'd a lot of zombies in melee, so none of us going to complain.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm. The problem is, I still live for the glory days of when
Oh wait, am I supposed to be critting this?
No, it's not a melee attack.
That's true. That's true. So 47 psychic damage.
Yeah, it is. From the plethora of attacks, you butcher the thing. You all drive the weapons down. The first one to hit causes it to burst back up into full form, where it would be immune to the prone condition. So jammy. But yeah, all of you get stuck in there and deal it a mortal killing blow.
The old balance wood chipper.
I have missed this. It's so
Yes.
hard to find 3 other people who are coordinated enough to do something like this.
Yeah.
Damn surprised.
Can I roll a perception check to see if I can hear anything else shuffling about?
Sure.
And can I have a quick look in these?
19.
You may. Okay, Algernon, you're listening for more shuffling, yes? You can hear some movement echoing from the various different directions. You think you hear multiple. You think you hear moans coming from multiple directions. Okay, as for Bal, you push open the sarcophagi, and they are empty. They once held things, but it seems like they might have been raided.
That's fine. I didn't. Well, firstly, I didn't expect there to be loot there. I was more checking that there wasn't something killable in there that was then gonna just creep up behind whoever's hiding at the back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Al, roughly where do you think the teleportation circle's gonna be?
That's a good point. Like, Al knows where he is in relation, well, where the entrance was in relation to where he came out. Would it be like a raw int check to try and intuit that?
Yeah, give me a raw int check.
20.
Okay, you can't tell if it's to the east or to the west, but you can tell it's definitely to the south.
Somewhere down that way.
It's yeah, from where you went into the slope that you popped out on, you think you're pretty sure that you need to head quite a bit south.
Well,
I
should we-
assume
should we
this
just-
isn't the thing you saw, by the way. It's just more like a
No,
baby.
the other one was a bit glowier, as I recall.
No, yeah, right.
Sort of purple and ugly.
Yes. Well, I imagine it will shoot a lot more than just nothing and make Val a bit afraid for a bit.
I just thought these things didn't like to hang out with anything, but
Well, that one was kind of. See, the thing is when it turned into a worm, it was briefly alive again, and then it was dead again, and then it was dead again. That's had an interesting life, that thing.
yes, but I thought they were like antisocial creatures. But I've also all I've
They
learned
do
about
like
them
to
is
have
what
minions.
people. Yeah, it's all I know about them is what
needs-
people have told me in the pub. So
Everyone needs a minion, darling. Every single person.
should we head follow the fire elemental or head straight down? Actually, can we actually get down that way?
There's a
Is that
door
a
there.
door?
There's a door
Say
there.
again? Is there a door? Ah, okay.
I'm gonna leave the fire elemental sort of back here to like rear guard.
Okay.
You go ahead and open that door, Val.
Yeah. You guys
Algernon,
stand back.
Yes.
you
And what
feel
are you doing out there?
you feel like there is something on some subconscious wavelength that whispers to you from the west.
From the west.
Yes.
Hello?
Bao, what are you doing at the door?
I am pushing it open. You're probably gonna have to do your thing again. Where you
Yeah,
move
okay.
me over
I take it you cannot see what's just happened.
nope. Ah, there we go. Now I can.
Okay.
Ah, that's nice. They're sitting down for dinner.
You see 4 zombies sat round the table. It appears that they cannot get up from the table.
Ah,
This is potentially very sinister. Has someone placed them when they say you can't get up? As in, someone has tied them to the table, like.
The chairs specifically.
Oh,
They've been tied to the chair.
what's the matter? Oh, they're just sitting. Why are we killing them? Oh, they're not moving.
Because
Oh, I'm going to investigate this. This seems funny.
because someone's basically gone psycho serial killer,
Oh,
but with
have
zombies.
they nailed them to the chairs? Literally, like driven nails through their legs. And
Yes.
Chairs.
Yes.
Oh,
That's
were
kind of
they,
meta.
were
One
they
of them-
alive when that happened?
Give me a medicine check.
close enough.
No.
No idea.
You you think they might have done this to themselves while they were alive? Oh my god.
What?
This is the worst set of rolls I've seen from you guys in a long time.
Val,
To
we
be
need
fair,
some
I
pure
still-
medical knowledge from you.
Hey, we're not very good at zombie wounds, all right?
Okay,
Yeah.
I will. Fine, I'll come up and investigate.
Of course.
I think they're zombies.
Good.
I mean, 14. You suspect they're probably post-mortem wounds.
There'd be a fucking
Now you
lot.
just need to get Al to explain to you what post-mortem means.
Yes.
So you're saying, Mal, that somebody put these people here after they died and then stapled them to drove nails into their legs. That's cruel even for me, and I don't even see the point. This just seems like insanity.
Well, yes, that was my fear. Like, there's no practical purpose to doing that, apart from some insane level of amusement. And that's
It's not
a
even
door
that
next.
Ryan, you said there was something calling to me from the west.
Subconsciously, you felt almost drawn in that direction very briefly before
But
you
it
moved.
wasn't
Before you
like a voice saying, "Come here."
no.
Right of it. Are there
Like
any other doors in this room?
Looks
Yeah.
like there's one at the south.
Yeah, there's a door at the south.
Fundamental go.
Do we continue onwards?
Well, I'm not one to break up this lovely family. Is there
No,
anything on the table though that would be like?
Is my fire elemental moving on its own?
Yeah, it squeezed through that gap, and it's now gone that way.
Okay.
Huh.
Are we following?
yeah.
You can tell it to come back.
Uh,
So, Bal, what are you doing at the door?
Well, it depends if Al has communicated any of this.
definitely that my fire elemental is just wandering off, and it's really not supposed to be able to do that.
Tal is looking at what's on the table, and every so often when the zombie tries to reach for it, you just stop it. Just fuck off.
Someone just as I
There
just as I
appears to
me-
be the remains of a meal on the table,
yeah, has someone set out?
but it's
meals for
rotted.
them?
But it's
Bloody bad.
anything that is anything that would have remained. So there are plates. There's plates, cutlery, and mugs there. They're all contain. I mean, this room probably fairly well sealed. But yeah, the stuff that was on those plates is rotted beyond all recognition.
Stuff.
Right.
Yeah, anything that did remain, and yeah, there's not much of that anyway.
Where is your fire elemental going, Al?
Going down
Oh,
that passageway to the west. It's back now, but
Oh, you've got it back under control.
I think so.
You want to go west? As the song goes, that is.
So we have. So the way I see it is
There now.
we either follow down the spooky passageway that the fire elemental appears to be drawn towards, or we continue down the insane corridor.
You know,
I can send the mine through that corridor.
Yeah.
spooky. I'd rather go spooky, I suppose. I had to choose,
Yeah.
darlings.
I'd rather go and find out whatever can take over a fire elemental.
Yes.
That sounds like something we should deal with.
Okay. Good dunk.
Like
Good
knew
thing.
Ryan was doing with his mouse was genuinely one of the creepiest things in the whole campaign. That's not right.
Can't see anything.
Are
Can I do perception? See if I get something's hiding down here?
these cobwebs slash
Yeah,
cocoons?
cobwebs.
Oh, come back, chaps. I'll just deal with those.
Okay.
I'm good. Mind out. Coming through. Squeezing through the 1 centimeter gap. Yeah, I'm just going to send the fire elemental in there and just burn away all the webs.
Sure thing. It travels around, burning away all the webs, and then keeps on heading north until you tell it to come back.
Okay.
Until it
Where's
gets
it
to the
gone?
doors.
We're not getting any ceiling-based surprises, are we? Just that
No.
I'll have. Okay.
Is it stopped at that door, or is it going through?
It stopped at the door.
Hmm.
Is
Does it
that
look like it's
I can
trying
see
to get
through.
through?
It looks like it can't figure out how to move forwards until
that-
Algernon exerts the equivalent of going. Just
Stop.
oh, you've moved through the door, have you?
Yeah, there's no door there according to this.
Oh, okay. All right. In that case, yeah, it pushes. It's pushed. The doors are open, and it's just gone in. I must have forgotten to do the doors there.
Very easy to do.
Why? I do feel a little bit like Lambs that. Oh,
It's
I
great.
may not be book smart, but that certainly doesn't look super great.
No.
Oh no! See, I'm sure giant sarcophagus is at the end of a long corridor. That's always a good sign, darling. Don't worry. Go ahead and open it. We'll stand back. Back. Here.
I will cast parallel processing just before.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get the.
Right, give me a second. I need to create the next initiative tracker.
What?
Behind
What?
the door. Before he
Wait,
opens
hold
it.
on. Are we about to fight something?
All of us.
Can I have everyone
I'll-
roll
I'm
initiative?
just-
Roll initiative, please.
Sure.
Tal told me it would be fine.
I did. I lied. I do that.
Okay, so that is 17 for Sam, 18 for Tal,
Goddamn plus 9.
19 for Bal, and 14 for Al. Okay, so as Bal I forgot. Sorry, what's the fire elemental?
20, isn't it? Or goes on initiative 10, 20?
Oh yeah. It's a plus 3, so
Oh, right, I see. It was the same
no, rolls in roll 20. Whatever that is, plus 3.
17?
Natural.
Oh. Oh, that's your initiative.
Natural 20. Okay, so that's 23 then.
Yep.
All right, so the fire elemental goes first.
Ready in attack for if it sees anything, basically.
If it sees anything.
What if it sees an enemy? You know, it sees.
You almost got me set on fire there.
Okay. Could I please have...
Yeah.
Oh, this is brilliant.
Is it?
Yes, actually, it can't do that thing. Oh, hot damn! Wait, how much radius light does the fire elemental produce?
Bright for 30 and dim for another 30.
Okay. I might have to do something real quick.
Yeah.
Okay, that's how much bright light it gives out. Everything in the yellow square is in 30 feet of it.
I can't see the yellow square.
Neither can I.
Yeah.
Yeah, only the person who owns. You can make it so the auras are visible. They're in the the cogwheel tab of the token, basically.
I see no cogwheel tab of the token.
Where is it?
I've got basic, advanced, and dynamic lighting.
Advanced is an advanced one.
Okay.
And then there's a thing that says
Aura.
aura.
Aura 1, C.
There we go. Yeah, there we go.
So everything in that is in bright light.
Cool.
Which means that the thing that's about to happen doesn't get to happen. So it'll do something different instead. So basically, you guys all lost in initiative order.
Oh shit.
Except the fire elemental.
Except the fire elemental.
Yeah.
So the lid of the sarcophagus flies off, and the fire elemental just punches whatever is in the coffin.
That is correct.
Make an attack.
Oh, 10 and 7.
Nope, neither is good enough, I'm afraid. So,
it's
It smashes. It's not technically flanking.
That's fine.
So it smashes into the coffin and doesn't really get much. And then a thing leaps out of the coffin and attempts to skewer Bal.
Well, that's bloody rude.
What does it look like?
Yeah.
Give me a second. 27 to hit.
Yeah.
28 piercing damage.
Oof.
As...
What is that thing?
Is that a...
See.
Yeah, it's because there's no light, actual light from the fire elemental. If there was, we could see it.
Oh, isn't there?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
No.
Funny, I thought it would, Okay, bright light for 30 and dim light for another 30. Save changes.
There we go. What the fuck is that? Oh, that looks
no.
bad.
No, thank.
I have legit no idea what that
That's
is.
terrible.
It's got a dapper little scarf, though. I want that.
Actually, it's wearing a long black flowing robe. But overall, it looks like this.
Oh.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh, it's got long. Oh, those are long, biggie claws. Ugh.
So actually, it would have gone. It would have, leapt out, gone shank at Bal,
Yeah.
then carried on over here.
It hid in the corner.
Is
Hidden
it running from the
darkness,
light?
Presumably, yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't like the light.
Oh. That's problematic.
That's interesting.
So if it's moving away, does that mean it gets attacked
Yes.
twice by the fire elemental? So once.
No, it wasn't. Wasn't actually in full range of. Well, does the fire elemental have reach?
10 feet?
Oh, okay. In that case, the fire elemental gets
5 feet.
to make an attack of opportunity.
It's only 5 feet.
Only 5 feet. Okay, in that case, no.
And you roboted, so I imagine you probably heard me the first time.
And
Hey, I hate that.
okay, that's. Oh, okay. No, that hasn't worked out properly. Okay. Well, a stealth roll of 20. That beats everyone's passives. It's now Bal's turn.
So
So what happened was you were about to lift off the lid of the sarcophagus. It
it
blows into the air. You see the fire elemental make some quick attacks, but failing to connect with anything. And then you see a large skeletal thing wrapped in a black flowing cloak with long claws coming out the end of the sleeves and a desiccated skeletal face flow out of the thing, stab at you, disappear into the corner, and then literally disappear.
Wonderful.
Okay. It seemed to be running away from the light. As an action, can I light my torch?
Sure.
So
Remind me of the rules on torches. How?
it burns for 1 hour, providing bright light in a 20-foot radius and dim light in an additional 20 feet.
So bright light in a 20-foot radius.
Yep.
Dim light an additional 20 feet.
And I'm going to fly. How tall was this thing, roughly?
This thing, it seemed bigger. I'd say this thing was like 7 feet tall.
Okay.
Maybe 8 feet. I mean, it's a large creature.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to 5, 10, 15. I'm going to run there, first of all.
Mm-hmm.
For 15 feet of movement. Area's illuminated. So presumably it's gone at this stage. It's not just.
You can't see it anywhere there.
Okay, so 5, 10. I'll stand there. Maybe a little bit further because I'm eliminating 20 feet, aren't I? So that whole. Yeah, I'll finish there, I think.
Alright, I'm just going to give you a 20-foot radius aura thing as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Tal's turn.
I can't see him,
Nope.
and he's a murdery bastard.
Yep.
Kill me. I don't know if he can. Is a Tressum a beast?
Tressim.
Yeah, the little cat thing. I thought it was, but I'm not sure.
Tressim is a tiny beast.
Tiny beast.
Chaotic neutral. CR 0.
CR0.
Viable familiar candidate.
5 of me candidate with true sight.
Nope. It's got detect invisibility, not true sight.
Oh, okay. So if it's right. That's real fucking risky. I'm going to. Do I need to see what I'm targeting for spell magic? Is anyone creature or magic effect within range? I can't see the magical effect. I don't know where it is. I can't use that. I'm just gonna hide. I'm gonna use a stealth roll, and I'm just gonna hide.
Okay. You move to step back around the corner.
Yeah.
And as you take a step back,
Oh god.
Yep.
an attack of opportunity,
Yep. Advantage.
which is good because, well, I say good. It's good for him because the first roll was not great. Does a 16 hit?
No.
Ooh.
I have an armor class of 20, darling.
Okay, well,
Oh, there the fucker is. Well, at least I found him.
yeah, one of its bone claws
Oh,
just
yeah,
shoots
wonderful.
out, which causes the shadows that had kind of wrapped around it to.
Right.
But you get to continue running around the corner to hide if that's what you want to do.
Well, now that I found him, I hurl. How many of these is it? I think it's 10. I hurl 10 daggers into the air and have them, and I say, "Sick 'em, boys!" And then I run around the corner.
Okay.
Wonderful.
10. 10 non-magical objects. Right. So they all get plus. Sorry. So R. Actually, 10, D20. So the 2s aren't going to hit. The 6 probably won't. The 13 is 21. So anything below that. 21 hit.
21 hits.
Okay, so
So what's the bonus on this?
plus 8.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Casting modifier, right?
You can't really. I guess it's no. They have their own separate thing because it's not my modifier. Because yeah. Anyways, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 hits. So R 74 plus 28. No, that's all right.
Does this count as magical damage or a magical attack? As a non-magical daggers?
They're non-magical daggers. They are magical options. Let me see. Each target animates and becomes a creature under your control. You can use attack taste yourself. No, they are not. They are not. Hold on. There's probably like an errata somewhere. Animate objects attack count as magical.
Non-magical, Mike Miles.
Oh, yep, that's fine. So they don't count as magical. So it is 74 plus 7 times 4, which is a number. 21. No, it's not. What? 28. Yeah.
28.
50 damage.
Oh, 50 damage.
50 damage total, yeah.
Okay.
There's a lot of 4s in that.
Yep,
As the chipper shredder is born once more.
doesn't seem super effective.
Does it do any damage?
Yeah, does some damage.
Oh, okay, so they are working.
It's not as effective as you'd imagine they should be.
Right. Okay, so half. It's fine.
Sam's turn.
Move the artificial mines to there. And can I get an int save, please?
I think the list of monsters to which that answers that question would be yes.
Well, that's going to be a fail. Man, tanked the roll there.
Sam's gone robot. I mean, Al's gone robot.
Yep. Okay, so 62 points of psychic damage, huh?
Yes, please.
Good lord.
And now Algernon.
The next attack against it has advantage.
Do we want this thing really, really gone?
I want it not living and trying to kill me and murder me with long, pointy fingernails, which are lovelily painted, by the way. But no.
I mean, they're currently painted red.
Yes, with somebody's blood.
Oh, okay, Algernon, step back to where you were, please.
26 to hit.
Before you get that far,
Yeah.
could you move back 2 squares, please?
Yep.
Okay, so when you get there, it lashes out
Oh,
with
no.
its claws at you.
Oh, fantastic. It's got fucking, whatever it is. What is it?
10 to hit. It cannot roll for shit. So,
Can I
okay,
get a charisma save, please?
charisma save.
A charisma save. I hope it can't roll for shit.
That's a 9.
What plane? I think an elemental plane of air. Just have it fall forever.
Is this something you
yeah.
can cast? Is this something you're using your own spell slots to cast, or is this a staff thing?
7 charges from the staff.
7 charges from the staff.
There's a very limited number of times per day I can do that.
Okay.
It's the one where I have to hit the melee spell deck and it has to fail saving throw.
Okay, so yeah, you run up to it and you smack it with the staff, and you use the staff to force it through a plane shift portal that appears behind it.
Yeah.
And as it starts going through backwards, you hear it say, "Marquisp," as the Bone Claw, that is wearing the black robe of the Archmagi,
It's not.
is pushed through a plane shift portal.
It's not. You're kidding me.
Was. Yeah, checks out, yeah. Yeah.
Could I have
that's
an
definitely?
Could I have an Arcana check, please?
Yes.
Oh, Tal goes. Oh fuck!
Tal just saw a robe of the Archmage disappear through a plane shift portal.
Oh fuck.
Algernon sees that it's wearing a robe of the Archmage just as it's about to get shoved through a portal. And with a roll of 25, Sam, you've heard of something like this before. This thing's... You think it's called a bone claw. It's what happens when someone attempts to turn them to become a lich and it goes wrong.
Well done.
I didn't think it was the big thing. I thought it was just a little thing we had to get rid of.
Yes,
It's-
you couldn't have worn the robe anyways.
Yes, but I'd like you to have it.
I'd like
You
to have
stand
it.
between me and things.
Can we follow it through the portal?
Yes, actually.
Oh, hang on a second. Plane shift.
Yeah.
You and up to 8 willing creatures.
There's a-
but
there's a
you can use
section
at the
spell
bottom.
to
Banish.
banish
Okay,
an
yeah,
unwilling
yeah.
creature to another player.
Must make a Christmas... Yeah, okay, yeah, sorry. I just needed to read a little bit lower.
Yeah.
The slight problem is if he's done the spell, I think he's done. We can go to the plane he's on, but not the exact location.
Sam, other information about a bone claw. Bone claws have masters. And
the boss.
whilst the master lives, the bone claw cannot be permanently defeated.
Where did you send it?
Elemental plane of air.
Yeah, I'm not going there because I will die horribly.
Shit.
Well, you owe me a robe of the Archmage. That's payable upon completion of this bullshit. Just so you're aware. Good luck finding one in my color.
Yes. I don't believe that.
I do.
I-
I kind of guessed it might be when he said a long flowing black robe. I was like, let's just see what happens in this
I did
scenario.
not hear that bit. Because I forgot it.
I did say it a couple of times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anything else you know about this bone claw thing? It can't die. Does that mean it's going to just reappear?
Can't die whilst its boss is still alive.
Right. Well, we don't kill its boss. We wait here and it pops back into existence.
Yes. That'll work, I hope. Maybe.
Well,
Possibly.
presuming it's dying right now on the elemental plane of air.
Hmm.
There are terrible things on the elemental. I don't know. I've never been. It's not on my holiday destinations. Yeah. All we get is arms like that. Right.
I wasn't expecting you guys to banish him.
No, that's fine.
No. Well, at least we know where one is now.
I cannot understand a word Joe is saying.
One.
At least we know where one is now.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, on the elemental plane of air.
Here is a question, Ryan.
Uh-huh.
Seeing that there is a, I mean, with the Arcana of 21, would I have noticed as the staff was heading towards it that it was the robe of the Archmage?
Yeah?
I counterspell myself.
Well, that because you are... Okay. Alright, let's reset then.
Let's
Yeah.
rewind time. Wait. The story didn't happen like this. Let me remember.
Very nice.
I mean, I like that trope. So, Algernon, you're currently in melee range with it.
Yep. Yes, I am. No! Yeah.
It's now the fire elemental's turn.
Yep. It is.
Okay, when it gets to 15 feet away.
Yep. 15.
15.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
That's 11, so it keeps going.
Okay. So natural 20 and a 23.
Yes, those both hit. Damage. Well done,
He's
Mike.
frozen again.
Yeah, he's that, or he's practicing to become a human statue.
His internet connection is getting
Then
more and more
it moves
diabolical.
it moves another 5 feet in to set it on fire.
Oh.
Another
Oh.
8 damage.
Okay, so that's 26 and 8.
34 total.
34 fire damage total. Okay, now it's the Bone Claw's turn.
Fantastic.
It screeches. Makes yeah, that's gonna hit. That's a 26.
Against.
The fire elemental.
Yeah.
33 points of piercing damage. Second attack.
33.
33, yes.
Mm-hmm.
18 to hit.
Against the fire elemental.
Against the fire elemental.
Yeah.
Actually, no, this one would be against you.
Then it doesn't hit. I'm concentrating on a spell, so my AC is 19.
Ooh.
Okay. And then it's going to rush over in this direction. So attack of opportunity from the fire elemental.
And attack of opportunity
23 to hit.
From 20 animated objects. 10 animated objects. As the chipper shredder tries to rip them apart.
That's a damn good point. 8 total fire damage as it tries to move away.
Okay, it collapses and turns to ash, leaving
Oh, I thought
a.
that 96 was damage for a second.
No.
That's the hit. The fire damage does it though.
Cool.
It collapses to the ground and then just turns to ash.
Can I try and
Then saying, Whisker. And then there's just an empty billowing robe of the Archmage on the ground.
Sam just grabs it and chucks it into the fire elemental, right?
Magic item. Good luck.
Ah,
It doesn't burn.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the point.
I think that would probably do with an identify.
Probably. It was on a dead thing. I'd like to get it aired out a bit as well.
Yes.
And decursed.
Probably. Although, it is rather fetching.
Well, it doesn't go with my fur, so.
I don't think it goes with any of yours alignments either, for that matter.
would you
Wow.
like to cut?
It-
Which, go on.
Roll me a perception check.
Oh wait, hang on. Sam said this thing doesn't die.
Yeah.
23.
Okay, that pillar that you're stood beside, the one with the chains attached to it.
Mm-hmm.
Something about it seems a little bit odd, almost like it's hollow. You notice when you were rushing past it that it, you knocked against it, and the sound that came from it was just didn't sound like it was solid stone all the way through.
Now, Bao is kind of tempted just to smash through it. I have watched Puffin Forest, and I'm scared of the result of doing that.
It's not an obelisk.
Oh, okay.
Fine.
Have you guys picked up the Archmage, Robe of the Archmage yet?
I'm allowing other people to identify it.
So before that, by 25, you said I know this thing won't die until its master.
Correct.
Do I know how long we have until it comes back?
No. It varies.
I think I can smash through these pillars, guys, but I also don't know if that will trigger a cave-in.
Well, you're
I'll-
stone cunning expert.
We'll grab
Oh, yeah.
Examine for structural integrity.
Roll a d20, add your proficiency bonus.
That is
I think we'll.
And your
step away.
intelligence bonus.
natural 20.
These pillars do not appear to be load-bearing.
And smash.
So Sam will have stuffed the
Oh, wait, no.
robe into his bag of holding.
Okay.
Particularly given we know this thing can.
As you do that, I just poke it with the end of the staff and cast Remove Curse on it.
Sure.
Just in case. That's fair.
Sure.
Smashy, smashy.
Okay.
All curses affecting one creature, object, and.
Okay. You smash through the pillar
Mm-hmm.
using your hammer of thunderbolts.
Yep.
Yep. Nice. I see it there. And coming out the other side, you see that it is wrapped in some kind of grey cloth.
Like burial robes, like mummification cloth or
It seems like some kind of coat or something.
coat.
Yeah.
As in like a wearable coat.
As in, you smashed through the. You drove your hammer through the pillar, and when you were finished, there was a long grey piece of fabric wrapped around the hammerhead. You
No.
shake it out. It's got 2 sleeves.
Is that another one?
Someone's just dumped an old cloak in here, guys. Sorry about that.
Detect magic.
Yeah, it's magical.
Yeah.
Giving away robes of the Archmage today, apparently.
Yeah, it's a grey robe of the Archmage.
And
I'm wondering if
And you smash the other one?
well, can I check to see if it's load bearing first?
I'm wondering if all of these are fit and we've got is the kind of due diligence that makes a successful adventurer.
Each one on their own isn't like
give
that,
me-
but if you smash enough of them.
Give me D20 plus proficiency plus intelligence.
Natural 1. Right, I'm smashing through it because I assume it's not load bearing.
Correct, it's not load bearing.
Cool. Let's find out if that's actually true. Cool.
Okay, you smash through it. There's a white cloth wrapped around it.
There is some fucking bullshit going on here.
Look, someone's just hiding cloths. I'm sorry, guys. I thought there'd be something good in here, but clearly not. So I'll chuck that on the floor as well. And let's have a little peek inside the coffin.
Okay, you can see inside the coffin, golden slag.
Golden slag.
You know, might have once been coins, till a fire elemental punched it. So let's say there is a 500 GP block.
Ooh.
Did the bone claw smash its way out, or did it just push the lid out the way and burst out?
It threw the lid off against, so it kind of like went. Ktung.
So given that we know this thing can come back, should we put it back in and then arcane lock it? Anyone?
I think that's.
Yes.
I mean,
What
yeah.
are we putting in there? The
The bone claw, because we know the bone claw will come back to life at some point.
I thought it disappeared, but
Turned to ash, this little pile here.
oh.
We've got a vacuum.
well, yeah.
That's something Thamir's invented then.
Yeah.
That sounds terrible. We should never ever tell me about that. Don't tell me what it does.
He's the kind of guy to make Rumbas sentient. I'm just throwing it out.
Yeah, that's true. Interesting enough, bards cannot attune to robes of the Archmagi.
Really?
It is sorcerer, warlock, or wizard.
Hmm.
So, do I have time to identify these?
Fair.
Assuming I ritual cast. What do
I
do?
think he will come back here. So if we're not here, just go in one of the other rooms. The room we started in.
Should we do that?
Seems sensible.
I suppose.
There's nothing else in the room, is there? There's just a big pile of melted gold at the bottom, and even I am not stupid enough to try and handle that without proper equipment.
Mm-hmm.
I'll send some of the boys round later.
I think you clear this place out well enough. It could always be a headquarters.
That's true. In the middle of a room, isolated, difficult to get to.
teleportation circle.
Ooh, free teleportation. I think this is the makings of a good criminal base.
Should we continue south for now?
Well, I think Sam wants to identify these robes first. So
Oh,
perhaps,
okay, yeah.
perhaps go into a little cubby.
What? Yeah, okay, that's fine. So I'll just ignore that then.
Bal, have you still got your torch up?
I do, yes.
Okay, I won't get rid of the aura then.
Yeah, I might as well. We've got a fire elemental following us. I might as well wander around with a lit torch at the moment. Because some dark vision strains the eyes, gives me a headache after a while.
Yeah, I guess I'll ritual cast identify.
Okay, so you ritual cast. What do you ritual casting identify on first?
Actually, for a minute, I will stick the artificial mind there so I can keep an eye on the dust.
Mm-hmm.
So what colours are they? White, grey, and
Black.
Let's do
Black.
white.
Okay. It is a robe of the Archmage that requires attunement by a. Hang on a second.
Good. White is good.
Yep. Requires attunement by a sorcerer, warlock, or wizard of good alignment.
You know how this seems too easy, and then there's this.
Well, I mean, are you a wizard of good standing? There's your robe.
I don't think I am.
Do you know what I found, which is really rather interesting? A lot of people who are good think they're not.
I mean, I'm not evil.
Try it on and see what happens.
And
What happens if you try one on and you can't attune to it? Is the question.
You just can't attune to it. That's it.
Okay.
It's a really good way of finding out who's an evil shit.
Only Tal would keep a good aligned robe of the Archmage to look for narcs.
Do you mind if I keep that? As just a kind of a useful tool in the future.
let's do grey.
Grey. Okay, it's a robe of the Archmage Eye. Requires attunement by a sorcerer, warlock, or wizard of neutral alignment.
I will cast Remove Curse on it.
Yeah.
It's another third level gone.
This is a very special robe that only works with artificers.
You say that, at level 14, you get the ability to ignore restrictions like requires attunement by sorcerer, warlock, or wizard.
Yep.
I will.
Yeah, the things that the Robe of the Archmage Eye does is, if you aren't wearing armor, your base armor class is 15 plus your dex. You also have an advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. And your spell save DC and spell attack bonus each increase by 2.
I will suspiciously try on the grey robe.
Yeah, it doesn't melt your flesh off or anything.
Oh, good. Bonus points. The robe from inside the pillar doesn't kill you. Good. Because that's the one we were really concerned about.
I'll do the black one that it was wearing. I assume.
It's a Robe of the Archmage Eye.
Ah!
Requires attunement by a sorcerer, warlock, or wizard of an evil alignment.
Now, I'm not one of those, by the way. Not evil. I am evil. It's the other bits that I have a problem with.
I'll Learman's us up a tiny hut
Okay.
for us to take a short rest in,
Okay.
and I will try to attune to the grey robe.
Okay. Move yourself to where the short rest is.
My fire elemental disappears, by the way, at some point. I shall
Okay.
rid myself of it. We'll go over to we'll go in this little alcovey bit here, and I'll put up the Learman's hut somewhere.
Okay.
Is everyone healing, or is there someone not healing?
I haven't taken any damage.
Can you come outside and help me for 20 minutes?
Yes.
I will ritual cast Forbiddance in this area that we're in.
Ooh.
What's the casting time on Forbiddance?
20 minutes.
Well, if you're ritual casting it, then it takes a further 10 minutes, doesn't it?
Okay, 30 minutes then. Because, short rest is an hour.
Yes.
What does Forbiddance do?
So
the Forbiddance is a casting time.
So for the duration, which is a day, creatures can't teleport in or use portals, such as those with the gate to enter the area. It proofs the area against planar travel. I can choose one type. I'm choosing Undead. When a creature enters the spell's area for the first time, on its turn, or starts its turn, it takes 5d10 radiant damage.
Ooh.
I can specify a password. If anyone knows the passwords, they can ignore the damage effect.
Okay. What's the password?
Fuck Coalstag.
It protects up to 40,000 square feet of floor space.
It's the up to bit that I'm not sure on. Does that mean I can specify it, or does that mean the spell will just go out as far as it can?
I believe you can specify if you want.
Yeah. Everything on this floor?
I mean, I'm happy to say the full affair area, and then everything in this area that's undead starts taking radiant damage.
120 feet, you say?
No, 40,000 square feet.
40,000 square feet?
Yeah.
Fuck me.
The map size, essentially, yeah.
Um.
All those zombies in that room are dead. Oh, no, wait. No, because if it works the way all of those spells work... Hold on. Oh, no, or starts its turn there. Yeah. This can't work this
It
way.
seems like an overpowered spell, right?
It can't work this way. It is a 6th level spell, to be fair. You choose one. Oh, you could choose all of them, by the way. It's one or more. So you can say everything.
All of them. Sure.
All of them are fucked.
I will choose all of them apart from elementals. Because we like them.
That's true. It's
Yeah.
It feels OP, right?
It feels a little bit.
Okay. All right. Let me just delete.
Everything.
Yeah. Hang on.
If it's on another level, like if it's either below or above us, Forbiddens wouldn't hit it.
I can't. Right, put it this way: my computer will not handle drawing a big enough square to indicate that much space.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. I.
Is it that it also covers? Could it also be the fact that it doesn't cover stuff in the air? So, like, it's just the ground. So,
I mean, if the zombies can get 30 feet off the ground and stay there, fair play to them.
Okay, yeah, you have to spend 1,000 gold, but yeah. Yeah, everything that's undead, celestial, fiend, or fey just dies.
Yeah. You hear wails from throughout the. You hear.
It's like the end of fucking Kingsman, just zombies.
Yeah. What? I looked to you, Sam, and I go, why didn't you do that when we walked in?
Half an hour. You seem like you're in a rush.
I adore how pleased with yourself you look. As well.
Well done. Sooner would have been better. But well done. You've murdered everything in the dungeons. Probably. Ryan, as he goes through, listen. That's undead. That's gone. That's undead. That's gone. Well, it's 5d10 every 6 seconds.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I can't just select the entire map and hit delete because I delete you guys too. But
Yeah. But I imagine if there's anything with enough health to survive long enough, it would start either running or trying to get.
When you say long enough, it lasts a
Well,
day.
Well, once it starts taking damage, it would be like, I need to get the fuck out of here and
I will
start trying
point
to
out-
make its way out.
40,000 square feet is 200 by 200, and that's not even. That's
But
not
it's
a quarter of this.
but
place.
it's flat. It's flat. It's like 30 feet up and that's it.
Yeah.
So
So there's a second level to this place. Then...
if there's a second level, or it can go up enough or down enough, it would be fine.
Yeah.
Like anything like a zombie is dust.
If
yeah, those zombie
Bone Claw was
corpses, just go.
Yeah, but that's kind of nice. I mean, see, this is effective in clearing zombie corpses. Burning bad, whatever the fuck this is good.
That 200 feet across. Can you see the arrow I put on there?
No.
Yes, at the very
Yeah.
top.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
That
gone now.
is 200 feet across, and then that is 200 feet down, or thereabouts. Yeah, there. So that's 40,000 square feet.
Oh, so okay.
Oh, so it's not the entire thing.
So
It's not-
anything to the right of this arrow,
Yeah,
That's
or
fine.
anything to the south of this arrow.
No, this
I
arrow.
would assume Forbiddens would be
because
easy
it's,
at the center of it.
centered on me.
Oh, okay. That can
Sense-
undelete a
on
lot of things.
Yeah, so if it's centered on Sam, then it's
I'm sorry, right?
40,000 square feet is still massive. If it's centered on Sam,
Yeah, it's 200 by 200.
so it's 100 feet up from
It
Sam.
should really say that because when you say it says 40,000 feet, you're like, oh,
That's massive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically everything out to
100-foot cube, a 200-foot cube.
Yeah. Yeah.
Incidentally, when I was castle designing, I looked at Forbiddens and thought, man, I wish I had that.
So in the epilogue, I did add it to the castle.
Yeah.
You can't overlap Forbiddens
Fucking
spells, but you
great.
can like put them next to each other.
Yeah, exactly. So that way, and that way.
Yeah. That's still massive.
It's because in the epilogue, I specifically did it in every direction away from the teleportation circle that we have in the castle.
Yeah.
Right. Actually, those zombies around the table, you can just control Z, I think, for most of it. So we'll come back.
Control Z wasn't doing anything, so I'm having to right click and click undo
Yeah.
repeatedly.
It's alright, Ryan.
It's fine. It's fine.
Hell
Well,
of a way to get
it's
a
almost
short
10
rest.
o'clock. That would have wrapped things up nicely.
We could just have him walk around and do it again.
Okay, you know what? Fine. Yeah, I'll say that you can do that. You do that. You go around. You find places, cast forbiddance, and then boom, you fuck everything.
I mean, we just basically guard him while he casts forbiddance, essentially.
There are some things that happen. Basically, 2 hours after you defeat the Bone Claw.
Yeah. You scream from over where the bone claw was.
Do you cast forbiddance where the Bone Claw was?
So the very first one that I did covered that area.
Yeah.
Okay.
that would've done.
Well, it doesn't matter because wherever you are, let's say that you come back to this room to catch your breath.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, that black robe of the Archmage is filled again, and
Her.
As in, it takes back over the road.
as in the robe is suddenly filled with the Bone Claw again,
You mean the one that's
and
inside the bag of holding.
bursts out of the bag of holding
Yeah.
and attacks.
And then immediately begins taking damage.
Here's Johnny.
And as it goes out, you see it cock its head and go, "Fuck, Gulstack."
Oh, it knew it did the password. Shit.
Interesting.
And it's going to do an attack against 2 attacks against Algernon.
Brilliant.
Unlike you.
Will I have? I'll have attuned to the robe, so my armor class is now more. Give me a second. I need to add it.
Well,
Go for it though.
That's a 24 to hit.
No,
24 doesn't hit.
not anymore when I cast shield.
Okay, second attack. 27 to hit.
That hits.
25 points of piercing damage.
25 points of piercing damage.
And you are grappled.
I don't love that.
Then it drags 5, 10, 15, 20, and you need to look up something about forbiddance real quick.
Oh no.
I don't think he can teleport. Yeah, the password caused him to take no damage. They still can't teleport.
Yeah.
Can't teleport into the area or use portals.
It also blocks planar travel.
Also blocks planar travel, yes.
Ash plane, ethereal plane, wild plane, wild shadow, or plane ships, basically.
Was it 27 to hit, Ram?
Yes.
Okay.
And then you both vanish.
Oh.
Did it cast a spell?
Nope.
I don't love that.
It's more a spell-like ability.
Right. Well, that's bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, do I get my attack of opportunity, is it?
Oh, yes,
Wait.
you do. You do.
Cool. Really wish I had Warcaster right now, but oh well. I'll just stab it as hard as I can.
Can I see what I can see, Ryan?
Yeah.
So it's 28
I'll,
hits.
over the telepathic link, I'll say, "I'm back in the tomb! Ow!"
Oh, fuck's sake. 28 hits, I assume.
Yes, it does.
Oh, it didn't roll it. 8 piercing, 5 sneak, still piercing, so that's 13, plus 23, 36. The 23 is psychic. If that matters.
Okay, and with that surprise round having gone off, roll initiative again.
Ooh.
Brilliant. Thank you.
Oof. Fast boys today.
That's the first one I've rolled above a 5.
So 29 for Al, 22 for Bal, 17 for Tal?
14, I don't have advantage.
14,
I'm-
okay.
I'm one of the few who doesn't.
And 22 for Sam.
Yep.
Well, good news, the Bone Claw rolled like hot garbage this time around. Algernon's turn.
I cast Wall of Force directly in between us. I choose for him to be pushed away from me. I also choose it to be a hemispherical dome, which blocks ethereal travel while it's active.
Okay, so it's pushed how far back?
Just to the other side of the dome that appears. So it's basically trapped in this little bit of hallway. Oh God, don't do that.
Okay, sorry, how much damage did Tal do again? Sorry, that was 20...
Let me double check.
It was 36.
36. Yeah, 36.
I think we need to find that thing's boss.
I'd agree.
Agreed.
Okay, next is Bal's turn.
So, what's the
Obviously, I'm
feasibility
gonna
of
run
me
away.
being able to smash through this wall?
10 foot of stone. Try. Go, Val, go. If
I'm
anyone
just
can do
wondering.
it,
I'm
I
just
believe
wondering
in
if
you.
it's quicker to run round or just smash through.
I believe in you, Val.
How did the bone claw get there?
Teleported, probably.
Could I have that that D20 plus intelligence plus stone cutting check, please?
Ooh.
So stone. So that's what's our proficiency at? So that's going to be 21, 22 in total.
Okay, it rhymes with road wearing.
Fine. I'll go the long way around. I can get to there. Okay. Boop. Cool.
Okay, anything else on your turn?
Not at the moment, no, because I can't see.
Okay, Sam's turn.
Nothing here that's particularly exciting. I guess I'll cast Firebolt on it.
Can,
Actually,
that,
no, I can just move the artificial mind to do it.
can the artificial mind go through the wall of force?
It's a good question.
It's not incorporeal, is it?
No, I think I can go for people, but not objects. I'm just double checking.
So it says nothing physically pass through the wall. It's immune to all damage and can't be dispelled, but it extends into the ethereal plane, blocking ethereal travel through the wall.
Okay, yeah, so I can't go for objects, so I'm assuming this is also counted in the same vein, isn't it?
So, like, it can still, save spells can still affect it because it's a clear wall, but like attack roll spells probably can't.
Okay. Sorry.
It's okay. I'm looking up something real quick myself. trying to figure out if its movement abilities allow it to get
Painful to do.
to allow it to move past the wall of force.
Sam's not going to do anything. He's just going to run towards the point where we can see it. Right, that's me.
Okay, next is Tal.
Can I just leap over this thingy?
Yeah.
It's like parkour. Dunk, 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 dunk.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Go off.
30. Now I have to go chase after other people to make sure they're okay and all this bullshit.
You sure you don't want to wear the white cloak?
Wouldn't fit me, darling.
Wouldn't fit the weight of my deeds.
5:30. Where the fuck is it?
Just north of here in the right-hand passageway.
Right. Okay,
It's hopefully not going anywhere.
that's good. Right, that's as much as I can do.
Okay. It's now the Bone Claw's turn.
Mm-hmm.
It seems to vanish.
Perfect.
Algernon's turn.
Give me one moment. I'm going to move down here towards 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I can move to there. I'll ready Toll the Dead in case I see it.
Sure thing.
I think that road might be a bit haunted.
Perhaps, darling, perhaps. We need to find its boss.
Okay,
Yeah,
Bal's turn.
Definitely.
I guess we're gathering here together.
Of course,
'Cause
kill
it's-
this thing again, or it's going to just chase, or just going to chase Al down all over the place.
But if we can find its boss,
Probably somewhere in here.
it's likely to come to the defense of it, so we could fight them together.
Wonderful.
I prefer divide and conquer, not gather and get slaughtered.
Okay, well, I'll move there and then ready an action to throw my hammer if I can see it come within 20 feet of me.
Okay, Sam's turn.
I guess I'll just come in here with the rest of you. 6. I'll resummon the mind. Whoop. Right there. That's it. Oh, actually, that's a bonus I've still got.
Stand in the light if you can.
Done. That is me.
Okay, Tal's turn then.
Well, it's up there somewhere.
I trapped it in the
disappearing.
wall of force.
Oh, it's in the bubble.
I hope so.
Well, I'm just going to take good old Whisper out, and if I see it, I'll fire at it.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Algernon's turn.
Okay. I'm going to move to there. I'm going to cast light on a copper piece and throw it up to there. So it'd be 20 feet of bright light right up against the bubble. Is there anything there?
20 feet of bright light right up against the bubble.
Yeah. So, yeah. And then I guess perception, if I can.
Well, no need for the perception.
It's
The
in
shadows
the-
are burned away from around it, and it flings itself at the wall of force.
Right, it's in there for 10 minutes, so could have a bit of a conflab. You know that I'm a McWhiskers. What are you?
Okay. That's your turn. Bal's turn.
Well, I'm gonna move close enough so I can see the thing. 10, 20, 25, 30, 35. There it is. Hello. Can anything enter the wall of force, or is it
No, it can't. Nothing can go either way.
interesting? How long have we got? 20 minutes, did you say?
10 minutes.
10
So
minutes.
9 minutes. 9.5 minutes. Ish.
Like an animal in the zoo, I'm going to stand at the cage door.
Oh, that doesn't seem wise.
It can't get through, right? I suppose I'm about to find out.
In theory, no.
Right, Sam's turn.
Do, 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 do. Pop. In safe, please.
This almost seems unfair.
One fish in a horrifying invisible barrel.
That's a 10. How much damage is it taking?
Do, 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 do.
18, huh?
Right.
Suggest you answer our questions.
Oh, yeah, that's my line, darling.
Apologies.
If it can't escape, and we could just at will pop it like it's in a barrel,
Sorry, what was that?
are we still in combat round?
You're still in combat rounds.
If as it is, we are still in combat rounds.
Still in combat rounds. Tal, can I have a wisdom saving throw, please?
You may. 21.
Okay. Could I have a constitution saving throw, please?
10.
Can I get you to add 6 to that? Because I think it works against saving throws, right?
16.
Okay. 35 necrotic damage.
Ow!
And a dex save, please.
Oh
my
no!
God.
Oh fuck! Shit.
Is there something behind you?
15.
You are starting to turn to stone and are now restrained.
Oh, okay. So that's the dex save. Okay. Okay. So 15 on the dex save. Okay. 25. How much did 32 necrotic?
That was 35 necrotic damage.
What happened?
There's a bad thing coming.
You see it just say, "Fuck, Golstag,"
I'm
As-
guessing I can read minds.
as eyes appear on the walls around you.
Oh,
Are they the spiders that we
Oh.
failed to kill?
where?
To the right. My right. Given I can't move, it's my right.
It's there.
A 50-foot cube is filled with spectral eyes and tentacles. The area is lightly obscured and is difficult terrain.
Okay.
Centered on Tal.
Good. That's fantastic. Right. Whose turn is it?
It is now Tal's turn.
Oh, good. Well,
You'll be making another dex save at the end of your next turn. Oh, sorry, at the end of this turn.
a dex save or a con save?
It says dex save.
That's really weird.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
The targeted creature must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, the creature begins to turn to stone and is restrained. It must repeat the saving throw at the end of its next turn.
That's gotta be a misprint. That's got to be.
I cannot offhand think of anything else that
Yeah, that's really weird.
Yeah.
No, Death Tyrant isn't even in this book.
Death Tyrant's in the Core Mon Man.
Is it?
yeah.
Yeah. Core Mon Man. You're looking for the Petrification Ray.
Yeah. That's gotta be a misprint in Roll20.
But it says it's D&D Beyond that's saying it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's really weird. Right.
Fair enough.
Well, on my turn, I will. Fuck. The only way I can do this. All right. Hold on. Fuck. I can't tell. Wait.
First
we're
there
still-
comes bargaining.
Are we still in the Forbidden Zone and thus can't teleport?
Oh, you can teleport within the Forbidden Zone, you just can't teleport
Oh.
into it.
Oh, good. I cast Steel Wind Strike targeting Bal.
Okay.
Doesn't hit him, but I can still teleport to him.
Okay.
It's
Dexterity.
over there!
Dexterity saving throw, please.
Right, okay.
Oh, what?
16.
Okay, Tal
Yes.
is now turned to stone.
Oh, good.
Was there anything actually on Tao?
What do you mean by on Tal?
Well, because when she teleported to me and then had to roll the deck save,
Yeah.
was that because something attacked her?
No. No, that was
Okay.
because she'd already been attacked and had failed to shake off the effect.
It's so weird. It is like that. There is nothing else like that. That is so weird. It's actually beneficial for me because I have +8 dex save, but it's still weird.
Mm-hmm. The bone claw shreds at Bal through the cage. Algernon's turn.
Arg.
Fuck me. I need to check the wording on something.
What's that?
I need to check the wording on something.
Mm-hmm.
So Tower's here.
Oh,
Yeah.
Does that mean we can see eyes in that area?
Yes, eyes and tentacles in a 50-foot cube around, centered on that point.
Okay.
Which
So
makes the
if-
entire thing difficult terrain, so it's so you're going to get half movement.
Interesting enough, that second roll would have been a disadvantage because of restraint.
Oh,
That's why it's particularly nasty, which is really strange. But yeah, I'm petrified.
Okay.
yeah, Algernon's turn.
I am going to. Do we just want to run away, chaps?
Well, I'll have to take Tao with me, but
Yeah. But shall we just run away?
run away to where?
A different plane of reality.
I
Have to get out of the Forbidden Zone.
Yeah. Explain the travel. Fuck.
Yeah, I was going to point that out after you tried casting it.
Yeah, but hold on. Hasn't the dude said fuck Kolstag, so it's collapsed it?
No, that the fuck Kolstag is to prevent the damage.
It's just the
And
damage.
it also doesn't disable the spell, it just prevents it from affecting the person who said the password.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, gee.
Well, let's. We've got 9.5 minutes to finding Killer's boss, because I reckon that's what's caused this. Can anyone depetrify Tau?
I think it's greater restoration we need, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I can't.
So I can't just shake her really, really hard. Because that's the
Wood
extent
towel
of.
pebbles, yes.
Would that the world worked that way?
Okay.
All right, come on, Algernon. Gonna need a decision.
I know. You only warded the area of the place, right? Or did you ward the? Right. The question I'm asking is, if you are warding an area, and then a wall is suddenly not there, have you warded that area?
Okay.
What? Yeah. The forbiddance will be in place because it's not bound by the walls. It's bound by the square footage.
Okay. Fucking hell. Okay. Wall of fire all the way along that corridor. No, fuck. I can't use concentration spells.
So if you see at the bottom of the room, can you see stairs?
Yeah.
If you can get to those stairs, that's outside the range of the forbiddance.
Okay.
Because it's 100. Is it 100 foot radius, or is it 200 foot radius?
200.
Oh, 200 then.
No, it's 100-foot radius.
It's 100 foot radius. Yeah. So if you get to the stairs, that is.
Okay.
More
Al will
than-
move to there with his movement.
Yeah.
Can you see anything down here?
Can you see anything down there?
I can't. Is this whole pink square the difficult terrain, or is it the?
It's still in the difficult terrain. Is focused pretty much on two squares to your right.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I will move one. I'll use my tabaxi movement to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get to there. So I believe.
And that was all. That was all half movement, was it?
Was that supposed to be halved?
Yeah, because it's all difficult terrain. Like.
Right. So that was difficult terrain.
Yeah. That's what I said. It was focused on like two squares to your right. So everything up to where Tal is there.
Sorry, I thought you said it started 2
Down
squares.
there. No. The center was 2 squares to your right there.
Okay. In which case I will just cast Dispel Magic on the area of difficult terrain. Is my action.
Okay.
One magical effect. Anything happen?
Interesting. I suppose. It's a lair action, but it says invokes the ambient magic to take lair actions.
It's up to you.
It's like highs or lows.
I like highs.
You like highs, okay. Rolling a D100. That was low, I'm afraid. That was 30.
Yeah. Okay. Bal, bring Tau. We're going out of the teleportation zone.
Okay. Which way is that?
South. Towards me.
Why don't you just come towards me and I will dispel the forbiddance?
Oh, that's a much better idea. Yes, because the forbiddance I can dispel. Yeah. Yeah. I'll move up to these two then and wait for Sam to get here. Dispel on the forbiddance.
Okay.
I still need to make a roll though for that because it would. Yeah, I'm fine.
All right. Bal's turn.
Kind of tempted to come pick Sam up and bring him back.
You get half speed for the entire thing, and then quarter speed once you've picked Sam up.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't be able to get back. Okay, I'll go.
See Bal start to move and go, no, I'm perfectly capable of moving myself, thank you.
Yeah.
God.
I will. I'll just stay there and hold an action to throw the Hammer of Thunderbolts at anything that appears next to us that is about to attack us that isn't the dude currently caught in the.
You're preparing to throw the
thing.
javelin of lightning at anything hostile that looks threatening.
Well, actually, it'll be the hammer of thunderbolts, not the javelin.
Sorry, the hammer of
lightning.
thunderbolts at whatever looks threatening.
And it would be anything that's next to us, so I can pick it back up again, or someone can pick it back up before we teleport out. If it's further away, then I'm not going to throw it.
Okay. Sam's turn.
Yeah. And dispel the forbidden.
I thought Algernon had already done that.
Oh, I didn't know what he was doing in regards to.
I dispelled, yeah. So
Okay.
that
In that case, I will take another cheap pot shot at the bone claw. Int save, please.
That's a fail. That was 5.
Take 14 psychic damage.
14 psychic damage. Okay. All right.
There you go. There's your friend.
Oh yeah, that's it. Fucking hell.
Oh, my thing just crashed.
Such is the power.
Yeah,
You
3
just
random
fucking
eye
crashed.
rays.
yeah.
1 gets re-rolled.
By something has gone wrong with the dynamic lighting because I can see everything. Hold on, let me just. I'll avert my eyes and hit refresh. There we go. I'll just minimize that and hope that fixes it.
Ooh.
Who's it targeting?
Ooh. It targets Tal.
I'm not a creature.
I
An
know.
object.
Yes, and you weigh 300 pounds or less, if I am correct.
Correct. But the eye rays have to target creatures.
This one doesn't.
Oh, it is not. Cool.
Nope.
I still get a saving throw. Oh no, I'm an object now.
Nope, you're an object.
That's fair. Yeah. Great.
The telekinetic ray pulls you 30 feet towards it.
Shit.
Okay, Sam's first in line. Could I please have a dexterity saving throw from Sam, please? At disadvantage. Okay.
I will add 6 to that, so 24.
You manage to just dodge to the side as a sickly green ray just shoots past where your head was a second ago.
And
Out of curiosity, what's Tal's weight?
As a stone statue? God fucking knows.
No, a bit. Well, no. What's your weight normally?
Like, oh, actually, that's a good point. I can tell you.
Because according to this, once you're turned to stone, your weight increases by about 3 times.
Oh, she's probably like less, like 100 pounds, if that. Even
Okay,
with
so
gear.
you'd still be under.
Yeah.
That's
Even
fine
with
then.
gear. Actually,
Yeah, that's
I don't know. Like, yeah, it must be 100 pounds. Like, okay, she's quite small. Let's see.
And can I have a dexterity saving throw from Algernon?
So that is this a sorry, I'm just checking the wording or something. It's not a spell. Is it a magical effect?
I would say it is a magical effect.
So, average weight for a female of 5'6", which is about Tao's height, is 117 pounds. She'd be over 300 pounds of weight.
Very well.
As a stone statue. Otherwise, she's fucked. But as a stone statue, she's
All right. Well, in that case, it does not pull you.
cool.
Gives a damn good go.
But so yes, that is that. Joe, you're asking for clarification on if it was a magical effect. I would say this is a magical effect. Yes.
21.
Bearing in mind that this was a disadvantage
Okay.
because
in
you're
that
restrained by the tentacles.
case, in which case it's just a flat roll, so it would be
16.
no, because I'm concentrating on a spell,
Okay.
so it will be Dual Magic 18. I'm gonna risk it. 18.
Okay. That's enough. A black beam with sort of a white trim to it
Yeah.
zips past you, striking harmlessly against the dome behind it. Now, lair action time.
Sure.
So the cube of difficult terrain vanishes.
Yeah.
However, a spectral eye appears out of nowhere in the square that's sort of above Tal and to the left of Bal. Roll another d10.
Quick question: is this targetable?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Bal.
Mhm.
Can I have a dexterity saving throw, please?
Is it something that I can see?
You saw the eye appear beside you, so yes.
In that case, 18.
Okay, that's barely enough.
Oh.
The sickly green ray shoots out of the eye that appeared there and does not hit you. Okay, it's now Tal's go.
Nothing.
Tal is the statue.
Yes, my statue. I do nothing and contemplate my existence.
Okay.
Actually, I can't even do that. I have no brain. Yeah. Fuck.
Okay, well, it's going to use its legendary action to fire a random eye ray.
At.
This one's at Sam. Can I have a strength saving throw, please, Sam?
Fuck off. Strength saving throw.
That's a telekinetic beam.
That's a 16, is it?
Go that.
Yeah.
You are yanked towards it. It's the Bone Claw's turn.
Ow, mate. No, it's his. He's not using his movement, so I can't.
Bone Claw scratches ineffectively. Next eye ray. Could I please have a Dex save Algernon?
Yes. Is this not at disadvantage?
This is not at disadvantage.
In which case, 20 on the first one.
Yeah. Okay, so the black beam with the white edging zips past you. It's now Algernon's turn.
What's the initiative order? Is Bal next?
It goes Al, then Bal, then Sam, then the Death
And this
Tyrant.
is no longer difficult terrain?
No longer difficult terrain.
Then I'm going to move up to next to Sam and prep plane shift to Elysium.
Okay. Oh, that's fair. No, yeah.
Unless Sam has any other suggestions.
No, because I was like, well, Tal can't move, but if Bal goes next, then...
Yeah, what about... I'm thinking that Bal with 29 strength can pick up 300 pounds. Yeah. I ready plane shift for when Bal reaches us.
Okay. At the end of your turn,
It gets an eye ray.
it gets an eye ray.
At whom?
At Bal. Can I have a wisdom save, please?
I never like those. That's never gonna be anything good.
Do you have Flash of Genius? Ready? Oh, God, doesn't matter.
You are now frightened for 1 minute.
Oh,
Son
fuck.
of a bitch. You're not immune to frightened anyway, are you?
No, that would be Miri.
Bal's turn. Oh shit.
What?
Preparing a spell requires concentration.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
Boys loose, boy. Well, you got something to hit.
Something that I'm not scared of. Lovely.
You still have disadvantage while it's within line of sight, but you are facing away from it.
Away from it, yeah.
And I don't think Bal is super hot on the idea of object permanence, so I'm going to say that turning around is good enough.
Just curious to see if it's hammer time. Right, okay. So first action, I'm going to hurl my hammer at the giant skull thing.
Okay, that's your Hammer of Thunderbolts.
Oh, raging first, just in case something bad happens. 18.
18 to hit the Death Tyrant.
Yes.
That's enough.
Cool.
Oh wait, no, that was at CR. That is not enough, I'm
Humble
afraid.
brag. Oh no, wait, that was CR.
Genuinely CR18 because.
No, sorry, no, I was looking. So it's CR14.
Okay.
But I was like, oh, AC14, yeah, that hits. No, it has higher AC than that.
Oh, right. Okay. So
You just
Eh.
barely miss.
18 misses. Okay. Very well. In that case, I'll retrieve that at some point.
Doesn't it
Right.
return to you?
The hammer. Oh. Yeah. Well, I'm expending a charge.
Doesn't say
No.
that it returns to you.
No.
Bearing in mind that if that had hit that thing, then you would have potentially stunned it, Sam, and Algernon.
They are also
Every creature within 30 feet.
Yep. Okay. Well, swings and roundabouts, eh? So let's go target the thing I'm not super scared of.
Uh-huh.
28 to recklessly hit this thing in the face.
Yeah, that hits.
So 14 slashing damage. And I assume I'm still scared of the thing.
Yep.
Cool.
Sam's turn.
Yeah.
Grab my hammer.
His hammer is at the floor by your feet.
Let's cast the magic first. Can it make a wisdom saving throw, please?
Can. It really can.
It's 25.
Oh.
The one fucking creature in existence that that can make that save.
Then nothing happens.
Okay.
Do I stay or do I go?
Go.
Bring my hammer with you.
You can grab the hammer and run with it.
Sure.
Now it's the tyrant's go.
Brilliant. What was it to?
I raise
Against whom?
a variety. Okay, I've got to reroll one of those. 2, 3, and 10. Okay, Bal, Constitution saving throw. Sam, Wisdom saving throw. Al, Dexterity saving throw. Okay, so Sam, with save. You are frightened of it. Bal, you are absolutely fine.
I didn't need to make a roll to tell you I'm frightened of it.
Oh no.
Ooh.
18.
18 is enough.
Okay.
That 50-foot cube appears again,
Okay.
catching all of you in it,
That's fine.
filled with spectral eyes and tentacles.
Yeah.
Difficult terrain until next round. Tal's turn.
Is
Then
it also
an eye ray.
catching its? Is it catching itself or the other creature in that cube as well?
Ooh, very good point. It's caught the bone claw in it.
Cool.
Okay, so at the end of Tal's turn, it's going to do an eye ray. Can I have a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage from Bal?
Out of curiosity, is it a Can I see it coming?
No, because you faced away because you were frightened.
Because I've got that. That's fine. Okay, cool. No. Am I at disadvantage because
the oh, hang on. Sorry, no, it's not restrained. It's the difficult. Hang on,
It was just difficult terrain. We're fine. If we're restrained, we can't move at all.
You're right. It's the other effect that I didn't do that is restrained. So yeah, you don't have disadvantage at all. Just a flat roll.
flat roll.
Flat dex roll. Okay, this is a this is sort of a lazy brown colour. Your speed is halved for 1 minute. You can't take reactions, and you can take either an action or a bonus action on your turn, not both. You are slowed. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns. Now it's the Bone Claw's turn.
Yeah.
Boneclaw is going to attempt to shank Bal. 20 to hit.
Yep. Is it rolling with advantage, by the way?
Oh, it did not.
Because I attacked recklessly.
Good point. Okay, well, it was still 20 to hit.
Yeah.
18 piercing damage.
Half that to 9.
Okay, 9 piercing damage, and you are grappled.
Of course I am. I'm just filling up the affected spectrum here.
22 to hit,
Yep.
and that's 27 points of piercing damage.
So half that to 13.
Yes.
Yeah.
Eye time.
Yeah. Who's getting it?
Is that? Oh, that was not what I meant to do. That would have been 51 damage. Okay, that is gonna be Sam. Can I have a dexterity saving throw, please? You are fine.
Nice. Nice.
Those are always scary.
Algernon's turn.
Okay, here's the thing. I don't think I used Tabaxi movement last turn, because I only moved from there to there. Am I right in thinking that moving from there to there last turn
Was not
Difficult
difficult terrain.
Yep.
So you wouldn't have had used
Tabaxi
Tabaxi movement. to do
movement.
it. Okay.
Elysium, the plane of neutral good, what I call Operation Retirement Plan.
Okay, you find yourselves on the fields of Elysium without having to go there the hard way.
I mean,
Without being able to get there at all.
Yeah, the only time Tao will ever be there, and she is too stoned to see it.
Yep.
So you're in Elysium.
Yep.
You're a little bit worse for wear.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say that some kind of planar being, possibly some kind of solar, turns up and goes, "What are you doing here?"
We were running away from a very, very scary, evil, undead thing. Sorry.
Okay, well, she can't stay here.
No, we're going to go, don't worry.
Why don't I send you away?
Not to where we just came from, please.
Alright, fine.
We've the same plane
You're gone.
that we came from.
Too late, you're gone.
As now it's the
thing is, what I was gonna say is, if I know the location of a sigil sequence, I can go to any plane of existence if I know where a teleportation circle is with plane shift.
Well, you all end up back at your keep anyway.
Oh, so this is not the BA
nice.
crossover event for next week, right?
No, the solar does not kick you out of time. That's outside the solar's purview. But you find yourselves back in the keep with a lovely Tal statue.
I'll pay to get her unstoned. That's probably on me.
In the meantime, I'll place her on top of the half-finished fountain.
I was about to do the same.
How much is a greater restoration, Ryan?
I would need to look up how much spellcasting services cost. I believe Eberron had that book, didn't it? Had
Yeah.
that table.
100 GP for the spell itself, and then whatever the additional stuff is.
Sources.
That was a lot of yo-yoing between us and the Death Star over and over again when we tried to get away from it.
That final disintegration beam.
I thought those deck saves, like each one was a disintegration. I wasn't sure which one was. Because
There was disintegration ray and there was death ray.
yeah, but I guess they're both equally bad because if you hit 0, you die regardless of which one it hits you. So
Yeah, one you just become a pile of fine grey dust.
yeah,
Technically, if I was feeling really mean, I could have targeted the statue with a disintegration ray.
that is true. That's true.
Yeah.
That is targetable to an object.
And
to
I
a-
did contemplate that, but then I realised that this thing wouldn't have been vindictive like that. It would have tried to take down the people who were the threats.
Yeah.
Greater restoration, according to Eberron, 150 gold.
Really? Huh.
So, yeah, 100 gold
Is that
for the
plus
spell,
the 100 for the spell, or?
That's just what it says under spellcasting services.
Well, it's got a greater restoration for 150 gold. Does that mean they're doing it at cost?
No, because it's 100 gold for the spell and then 50 gold.
Okay.
For service.
All right. Well, I'm going to say that whoever it is
okay.
rips you off, and you're having to pay 500.
Well,
fine.
you know what? We're a bit short-changed. We'll come back in a couple of days with some.
I mean,
Tal will hear about this.
You've not got Tal's silver tongue to negotiate it.
That's true.
Also, those are the Eberron prices, not necessarily the Faerun prices.
That's
Exactly.
True. Where magic is less ubiquitous.
I still think 500 gold is a bit low for a greater resto. But, I figured... I was thinking it'd be like 1,000. So I decided, just split the difference slightly in your favour.
Well, as Tal becomes unstone, I'll hand her the white robe and say, go find some narcs.
Oh.
No, Sam's holding onto the white robe.
Oh, you've got it. Okay, fair.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, 2 more levels and he'll be able to
Two
get
more
it.
levels and I can use it.
that's true.
That's true.
That's true.
Well, you said 1 more level you'll be able to get it.
Let's not go back there. That's
Oh, really?
Yeah, in case anyone didn't get what that meant, you've all leveled up.
Oh, cool.
double spells.
Just handing them out like candy now.
Yeah, I mean, I have to level you up and gear you up for Cold Stag, right?
Oh, that was literally the most tense fight of the entire campaign.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, hope you enjoyed that.
I did indeed.
It could
I
have
don't think my
gone.
heart is ever going to be the same, Ryan.
Yeah, if you hadn't done the Forbiddance thing, it wouldn't have come to find you. It would have just sat in its throne room.
Fair.
But the fact that you were going around Forbiddancing everything, it was like, you're destroying my minions.
Messing with my stuff.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, it knew what was happening because it can. Its layer actions mean that its regional effects. Yeah, the tyrant was aware of you the entire time.
Fair.
Yeah. It has regional. I've never used a Death Tyrant. It has regional effects.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, it does.
Creatures within 1 mile of the tyrant's lair sometimes feel as if they're being watched even when they aren't. When a creature hostile to the tyrant and aware of its existence finishes a long rest within 1 mile of the tyrant's lair, roll a d20 for that creature. On a roll of 10 or lower, the creature is subjected to 1 random eye ray of the tyrant.
Fucking hell.
Horrible.
But that means everything within a mile is just getting randomly eye rayed. Oh,
Yeah.
it says hostile to the tyrant, not necessarily just like random birds and things. Okay.
Yeah, but it could go up to the surface, just shout at all the birds to really piss them off, and then go back down and just, later that day.
Well, it also depends whether the creatures are actually hostile to it or whether it just needs the tyrant to think they're hostile towards it.
And then it is insane. So
Thinks everything's hostile towards it.
Yeah, exactly. Right. I'm going to say, because I need to go sleep.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
fine. Go see.
No worries.
You guys missed some stuff in there that might have been fun.
but no death, and I'll take no
Well,
death.
yeah, I mean, we can always come back, to be fair.
Now that you've gotten that far, the tyrant's going to take steps to collapse it. I think that adventure is done.
Fair enough.
Which means that the Death Knight that's in there can't be saved and redeemed.
But are we really the redeeming type?
Or teamed up with the takedown a Death Tyrant and then give it its shiny new lair. Also, you missed out on the vampire lords that were in there as well.
This isn't the super powerful people. This is like we get smashed by bullshit people. Remember?
Yeah, I know, but they're all sleeping in their sarcophagi.
Okay, so we leave them alone.
I mean, now that's done, I can give you guys a little bit of the backstory of that place.
Please.
Hereticus the Arcane.
Was he the Bone Claw?
Yes,
Yeah,
he
fucked
tried
up.
to become a lich and it didn't work. And in so doing, he became
was
a
such
blood.
a nice man.
I mean, he started off needing, wearing the white robe of the Archmage. Slipped down to grey. then he heard that he needed to get into this this tomb of the Seraphim.
Yeah.
For reasons that shall remain murky.
Mm-hmm.
And he knew that their great enemy, because this is a paladin order. I mean, like ancient descendants of Miri, paladin order. And their great enemy was this former one of the Seraphim Knights, who became a Death Knight. And Hereticus teams up with the Death Knight to gain access to that area so that he can then start doing research. He uses the bodies of the Seraphim Knights to turn them all into vampires. Cough, ripping off Legacy of King. And then, because he's getting old and he doesn't want to die, and as he's getting older, he is slowly sliding more and more towards evil. Hence why he was no longer Hereticus the Arcane, he was referred to as Hereticus the Necromancer.
Yeah.
And, he tried the ritual to turn himself into a lich. Got cold feet right at the very end because there was one small spark of redemption left in him. Fucked up, became the Bone Claw, which then summoned a Beholder, which then became its master.
Mm-hmm.
The Beholder eventually became a Death Tyrant because it was surrounded by all the death. It was paranoid about dying, became the Death Tyrant. But it was still dreaming about other Beholders, so before it became a Death Tyrant, it would just kill them. After it became a Death Tyrant, it killed them, and because they died in its negative energy ray, then it became an immediate zombie. So that's why there were also Beholder zombies roaming around the lair.
Got off kind of lightly the first time I got in there, didn't I?
Yeah. I mean, back then you were an insignificant gnat, and it didn't really focus its efforts on squashing you.
Insignificant gnat, yes, marvelous.
And if the Bone Claw regenerates after 1d10 hours. And if you'd have destroyed it rather than trapping it and putting up loads of forbiddances, then left the black Archmage robe behind, you could have then cleared out the rest of the dungeon and the Bone Claw wouldn't have bothered you.
Yeah.
It would have just stayed back there. It would have gone back to sleep in the chamber until summoned by its master.
Were you expecting us to go in through the teleportation circle?
Yeah.
So that was why we did the... You know when you glitch up to the back entrance of the tomb in Skyrim? When you appear in the boss room with the treasure and the word wall?
Yes.
You did that.
I mean, there was a third entrance. I knew that there were other entrances that you could go through, but I was fully expecting the teleportation circle entrance. But yeah, the third entrance was actually south of where you were fighting the Beholder. If you'd have gone a bit further south, you would have found a fissure where you could have jumped out of. That was too narrow for the Beholder to get through. And if you had been defeated in there, that wouldn't have been the end of you guys.
No, we would have been zombies.
Or a statue.
Or a statue. Yeah.
Or vampires.
Or a vampire zombie statue.
Yeah.
Or a monkey ninja purple dishwasher.
Talon
Right.
found a vampire. She'd have probably been tempted. Immortality, not even a change in fucking alignment. Oh yes.
Is that eventual epilogue for Tal? Does she end up embracing? Okay, let's assume that the opportunity comes up eventually.
It's a consideration. The problem is that it becomes with a whole host of now I can't enter any building I want to. Oh, now I have
less thievery, but you've got your own network of people to thieve for you by that point.
That's true. Basically, become the Strahd of Faerun and rule over Waterdeep as a vampire lord. That's not a bad ending for her. Thing is, she's evil, but she's like evil light.
She's classy evil.
Yeah, she's classy evil. She's not gonna go murdering shit tons of people for no good reason. And she's like mob. She's like a classic Italian mobster. She'll break your legs if you do something wrong to wrong her, but she'll also make sure that none of the Irish mobsters fuck with you. It's like, I know she's on our side, it's fine. Leave it alone.
Okay, yeah, so that's the only story that happens during the 2 years of building the keep.
Okay.
And it's the story that inspires us to stay the fuck at home for the other year.
Yeah, so you've all now reached level 13, I believe. And
One more level.
one more level and Sam gets a robe of the Archmage. The black robe of the Archmage was meant to go to Tal because I thought because Tal had said, "Oh, I'd love that," so I was like, "Yeah, sure, why not? I'll give that to you guys." I mean, I was gonna fuck with you guys with them, and I did a little bit. Like for as long as you were wearing that black robe of the Archmage, that bone claw was gonna pop up randomly from time to time.
Unless you had defeated the.
But no, even after you defeated the Beholder,
Okay.
I was just gonna have it that.
But see, there's a chance it could attach itself to Tal, and then she could have a minion.
Yeah.
That's not
It's
a
like,
good.
oh, you're mine now. I see what I can do with you. Okay, right. You're the enforcer. I'm going to dress you properly, and we're going to give you some nice coats. We're going to dress you like
I
Rave.
don't want to think of that thing in a tuxedo.
That's what's his name? Beyond the grave. Beyond the grave.
I'm
Wait
gonna.
for it
Yeah,
to show
sorry,
up
sorry,
modified
Mike.
image.
We'll
That's
catch you next week
Yeah.
for some
Yeah.
Brixton Avengers.
Indeed. See you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Like dress him like this. And
In
then...
one more level, I'll have a save DC of 24.
God damn.
Oh, okay, no, that's monstrous. There you go.
Oh God. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm here like, 20, that's good. No.
Yeah, no, I would have allowed you to eventually get
Like a
that bone
gunslinger.
claw under your control. Like, this would be the full epilogue stuff. So after there was nothing more to happen with the balance.
That's fair.
Because
Now-
the way I see it, you guys are slowly sliding towards your full epilogues.
That's fair.
Which is why we'll get a few more sessions out of them, but these will be one shots, and I think it'll work better if we leave it until after we finished off the Brixton Avengers as well, because then it will feel like there's been a time skip as well.